Wait, that's the wrong song. There you go. Yahoo. Good to see you. Good afternoon. I'm Freodore, designer of NIJISANJI EN's 11th unit by the beat. Yahoo. Ohayou gozaimasu. NIJISANJI EN 初速 by the beat のビジュアルセンスがこだわりのデザイナーフリオドルです。Yahoo, yahoo. Hello, hello. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everyone. Buenas tardes, buenas tardes. Buenas, buenas. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? みんな元気? よく休んでくれたか? ¿Pudieron descansar, muchachos? ¿Cómo están? Pretty good. Doing good. That's good to know. 元気だよ。まだベッドの中です。You're still in bed. So many people still in bed. So many people still sleepy. It's understandable. It's very early for some countries. まあそっちはまだ早いからね。今日は仕事があるの人に頑張ってね。早起きしたね。偉いです。偉い、偉い。Everyone that had school, work today. Good job today also. It's the end of the week. So I hope you can rest throughout the weekend, if possible. How many beans are you trying? I'm only trying one bean today. Or like one kind of bean today. It's just weird if I titled the stream, trying one bean, just one bean only. Do you get some rest? I slept a bit. I slept right after the Totsu with Folger senpai. おはようございます。おはようみんな。おはよう。One single bean. Yeah. I'm very excited. This is a coffee I have not tried before. But before we get into the coffee talk and the brewing and just everything, I want to thank Doremin once again for your support so far. I want to thank Doremin for also supporting me throughout the collabs, both yesterday on Shu Senpai's birthday and the day before on Banta Senpai's channel for the Hatoful Boyfriend collab. I'm glad you guys seem to enjoy my voice acting. It was something new for me, but I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. With that being said, though, I do have something important that I want to bring up with Doremin. I was waiting for the next chance to do so, and I think today is probably the best time for me to do it, just because I think I should mention this as soon as possible. So, if any clippers are watching right now, I'll be counting on you as well. And this is regarding me appearing on other people's channels, especially Senpai's channels. Because I noticed during one of the collabs that I was not participating in. I think I should give some context first. I really like the dynamic we have between myself and Doremin, where sometimes I will call to you guys or need help with a boss battle, or there's some reason for the chat to get full of like little mean. That's like your cry, right? It's the Doremin sound. And I really like that it's the dynamic I apply for my streams, and it's something I've been encouraging this whole time. However, I would prefer if we could refrain from doing this in other people's channels because of the nature of different channels having different kind of etiquettes, and also that sometimes it's not just Doremin, but it's also people from different communities among my senpais that are participating, and I really wouldn't want to inconvenience anyone. And not to mention that a lot of channels most channels I think have a non-spamming rule. So I would appreciate if we could keep the mean spamming, the mean chatting in my channel only. I noticed until now, I've been collabing with By the Beat so far. And during those times, I was the one that would encourage Doremin to like make some noise, do the chants for us. And that's fine. But I noticed during one of my last collabs, even when I was not addressing Doremin at all, anytime I spoke, anytime I participated, anytime I read a line, it was filling the chat with it. So I don't want to inconvenience any senpai or any other person I'm working with in the future. So I would prefer if we refrain from it from now on. Just for the sake of making other fandoms feel comfortable. And also, this is my selfish... a selfish reason is that I don't want people to think poorly of Doremin as well. I am very proud of you. You have been great to me. And I would want other livers and other people I work with to also think, wow, Frio has such a lovely community. So I'm going to do my best to make sure that becomes true, or that is true. I do have to say also, please do not feel bad. Please do not feel bad. I talked with the senpai that I was collabing at the time about this, and he had no problems at all. He told me that he thought it was cute. But I just thought not everyone's going to think like that. Especially if I am to collab with people in other branches where chat etiquette is a little bit different. I think this is for the best long term. So thank you very much for understanding. But now, there's one exception. By the Beat, right? By the Beat, every member has their own fan name with their own fan cries, right? So how's that going to work? Of course, for when we're together as four, I don't think anything needs to be changed. But we have discussed among the members, and we have decided that for one-on-one collabs, we would like that whenever we do the fan chants as communities, we would want to do it a combined fan chat in order to enforce, to motivate unity, group unity, and to not have perhaps one community feel a little bit left out or overshadowed by another one. So let's say I am collabing with Sable. We would like it if you could say, instead of just mean, just mean nya nya, or nya nya mean. That way you can show that you're showing support to both of us. And it's the Doremin and the Seinyan getting together. Same for Calyx with Nahaha or Zeal with Shasha. So just like I have been doing my Sonic collabs with Zeal, many people were typing mean Shasha or Shasha mean. That's how we would like to keep it from now on. Just to enforce group unity and to make sure that I think we all want our communities to be supportive of By the Beat as a whole. So we thought this would be a good idea. So that's how we will encourage our dynamics to be from now on. じゃあこれから日本語で説明しますね。すまんね。ずっと英語だったけど。ねえ。なんか話したいことがあるね。うん。この前先輩のチャンネルの配信枠で気づいたね。僕はドレミンと先生が話したかったのに何度も言っていつも参加してた時にドレミンがチャットしていろいろミンとよくスパムしてたからなんかもちろん普通にそれは好きですね。僕のチャンネルでなんか手強いのボス戦を戦うときにドレミン力を貸してくれってよく言うからそしてドレミンがチャットで応援してミンってよくチャットするけどね。けど他の人のチャンネルでそれを引っ換えてくれたら嬉しいですね。やっぱりなんか他のチャンネルのコミュニティはドレミンだけじゃないから多分遠慮した方がいいと思いますね。だって先輩たちとかコラボするの人とか全然迷惑させたくないからね。そしてみんなが普通にチャンネルでスパムするのを控えてくださいってよく書いてくれるから それをそのルールを守ってくれたらいいと思います。だって僕もわがままに、僕だけじゃなく先輩たちもコラボするの人たちが、ドレミンがいい人だね、ドレミンが素敵なファンだねって思わせてほしいから、これから他のチャンネルで、遠慮して方がいいと思います。理解してくれてありがとうございますね。そしてこれからもちろんなんか By the Beat のメンバーが全員、ファンネームもファン鳴き声があるね。セーブルに通してニャンニャン、ニャンニャンニャン、ケイリクスはネアハハ、そしてジールがシャーシャーね。これからなんか全員のコラボでいつも通りでやるのが大丈夫だけど、これからなんか多分2人のコラボの時に、例えば僕がセーブルとコラボする時にチャットでミンミンだけじゃなくミンミンとニャンニャンを書いてくれたら嬉しいですね。だって僕たちがユニットやチームだからね。みんながなんかコラボするときにドレミンとセイニャンとか両方を応援してくれたら嬉しいですね。バイダビットみんなと話してたらこれ決めました。これからこうするね。すいません、ややこしの説明だけど理解してくれて分かってくれたら嬉しいですね。もちろん、質問があったらいつでも聞いてもいいです。Y por último voy a explicar en español esta vez. Lo voy a hacer un poco más breve, pero noté que en una de mis colaboraciones, bueno, para dar contexto, a mí me gusta mucho la dinámica de tener a mis Doremin, escribir min cuando ocupo ayuda con algún jefe o algún nivel donde estoy atorado en el juego, en mi canal, ¿no? Pero he notado en ocasiones que cuando estoy en el canal de alguien más, había mucho spam de los mins en el chat de mi parte, pues. Y esos ambientes no están solo los Doremin, pues, sino hay varias comunidades y tampoco no quiero incomodar a ningún senpai o ninguna persona con la que esté colaborando. Así que me gustaría que por ahora en adelante esa dinámica se mantenga solo en mi canal e intentemos evitar hacer cualquier tipo de spam en los canales de senpais o de otras personas. Por supuesto, by the beat, todos tenemos nuestros ruiditos que asociamos con nuestros fans. Así que cuando estamos todos juntos en un collab, está bien, a nosotros nos gusta. Pero también decidimos, después de hablar con los miembros, no quedamos con una conclusión de que si hacemos un collab de uno en uno, por ejemplo, yo con Seibo, nos gustaría que en vez de escribir min, también puedan escribir ña, que es el nombre de sus fans, para fomentar la unidad entre grupos y entre comunidades entre nosotros, para que ambos los Doremin y los Seinians puedan apoyarnos a ambos, ¿no? Y así evitar tal vez la sensación de que alguna comunidad se sienta un poco más pequeña, un poco más grande, o que se sienta como un ambiente de competencia, especialmente si estamos jugando un juego donde tenemos que competir entre nosotros. Así que decidimos que tal vez esto sería para lo mejor, teniendo en cuenta el futuro, ¿no? Muchas gracias por entender, por comprender. Minarika kurete arigato ne. Thank you so much. Es el grito alfa. Sí, no, muy intimidante, ¿no? All right. Sorry for the long explanation. I appreciate you guys listening to me and understanding. I think this is very important, so I am very glad that I was able to talk to you guys today about it. And I feel relieved to finally be able to say it. I didn't have a stream yesterday, so I couldn't bring it up, and I thought it would be better for me to say it on stream instead of like posting a tweet about it. So thank you very much for understanding, and thank you so much for always adapting to me. I understand, like, I'm making new boundaries or new rules or talking about new things like almost every 2 streams, every 3 streams, but I am very adamant that this is important in the long term, so thank you so much for bearing with me. I will continue to trust you from now on to be able to talk about these things without any worries. So, thank you very much. Thank you very much. With that being said, I think we can go ahead and start about talking about the important thing of this stream, which is the coffee. You're my first Oshi, so I appreciate learning more etiquette overall. Yeah. I understand that there's a new people that are new to the VTubing space. I understand that are new people that are not used to supporting Nijisanji. So they might not know the etiquette. They might not know how it's normal to behave in collabs in comparison to solo streams. So that's why I want to be extremely patient with everyone and explain calmly. Now, after I've explained, then perhaps I might need to be a little bit stricter. But so far, I don't think I have had the need to resort to that. So thank you very much. もちろんね、なんか分かってるね。僕が、最初の応援してくれるの VTuber だねってよく言われてるから、多分、なんか、日本語でこの言葉をいつも忘れてるけど、ちょっと待ってね。サホね。コラボの作法は違うって分かんないの人が絶対にいると思ってたから、もちろんなんか、なんか不安にならなくて、ちゃんと説明した方がいいと思いますね。これからありがとうございます。作法は大切だからね。ありがとうございます。Etiquette is important. But okay, from now on, I think I'm just going to share my recipe, which is this. It's actually the same recipe we used last time on our stream. I think the only thing I have adjusted is the amount of water. We're doing 320 grams instead of 300 only. I really liked this recipe once I tried it on my last stream. I thought it was very easy, and I thought the results were very nice and consistent. So I think from now on, whenever we're tasting new beans, we are going to be using this recipe because it's very easy to perform with the Hario switch, and I think it's going to give us the most consistent results for tasting the nuances in different beans. So I think I did mention last time that I bought 2 different kinds of beans, and this is one of them. This is a Sumatra man-hailing bean. I think I have some information about it. And it says, based on the place I bought it, it said it's shade grown, it has weight without heaviness, it has an earthy and tangy-like stone-ripe fruit, and it has dark chocolate tones. And this is the reason why I bought it, the dark chocolate tones. Unfortunately, this place did not have any light roasts. I asked for them, and they told me that they almost do not. They do not get a lot of clients asking for light roasts, so they only had medium to medium dark. And I did order. I bought 2 bags of different beans, and the other bag is a medium roast. It's not just medium dark, but yeah, I'm going with a medium dark roast again this time. It's a Sumatra man hailing bean. And also, I am very excited. I have already ordered all my new coffee equipment. I ordered a new scale. I ordered a new grinder. That's the one thing I'm most looking forward to, and a new coffee scale as well. Oh yeah, I already said the scale, and a new coffee kettle, a gooseneck kettle. So I am waiting for that to arrive. コーヒーギアは新しいのを使ってみた？まだ届いてないからね。普通のギアを使ってます。It still has not arrived, so I'm still using my normal gear. But it's gonna be arriving on the weekend. So I'm really looking forward to maybe I'll do another test of this bean with the new grinder, with the new gear. But I'm really looking forward to trying out the new gear. ねえ、なんかもちろんなんか新しいのギアを頼んだけど、まだ届かないね。ずっと楽しみしてるね。週末ぐらいに届くみたいから、来週を楽しみしてるね。 Yes, I did end up ordering the equipment from my wish list. Wish list fulfilled. Yeah. There's still like some things that are not necessary, like a coffee. What's it called? So, like something you use to weigh the beans. It's not a scale, but it's like a tray that you put the beans on so you can put them on top of the scale. Was it expensive? The grinder was the most expensive thing. The grinder and the kettle were the most expensive things. Someone asked if I was going to show pictures, and I think I can show the official pictures, but I'd rather not take pictures myself. I'm gonna show the gear I bought. I already asked for if it was okay, and I was told that it's fine. So I'm gonna be showing you guys the gear that I bought. And with that being said, I think we can go ahead and start brewing ね。というわけで、これはコーヒーを入れますね。So, we're going to... Let's get the clock in here. There you go. And let's get the hot water ready. So we're doing 20 grams of medium grind coffee beans. Okay. And we're going to be doing 320 milligrams. So the first step of this recipe is to do percolation, or is it 追加ね。最初のステップで追加します。We're gonna keep the switch open and pour 160 grams of water like we would do normally. So we're gonna just get my water ready. Make sure. Oh, wait a second. I just noticed my scale changed to kilograms instead of grams. 1 second. Do you use a separate kettle for coffee? I use the... I use a little cup that has a gooseneck openings for me to imitate a gooseneck kettle, but it's not a kettle itself. Basically, I heat the water, pour the hot water onto this recipient that has the gooseneck opening, and then I use it. But now I have bought a gooseneck kettle, so I should be able to do directly from the kettle after next week. Or from next week. Okay. 始めます。Okay. So, we're gonna do 120 grams. 160 grams, I mean. Here we go. With the switch open. So, there's no immersion being done right now. We start from the center, and then we go into the corners. Now we're gonna wait. 45 seconds until we reach 45 seconds. And then we are going to open the switch. All right, we open the switch here. And then we start pouring the rest of the water. So it would be until 320 grams. You're sure. I actually went a little bit too much, but it's fine. Just a little bit more. So now we're gonna wait and steep. We have closed the switch, so the water is still in the cone. We're doing immersion right now. We're gonna wait until we reach the 2-minute mark, and then we're gonna open the switch and drain. It's okay to be a little bit rougher in the second phase, so that we make sure all the beans are like activated and agitated through the water. This is not a recipe I came up with myself. It's made up. It was I think it was Coffee Chronicler. Oh, it's on text, yeah. Coffee Chronicler came up with this variation of the recipe using both methods. And he also has a YouTube video about it if you guys are curious. So if you look up Coffee Chronicler, Hario Switch, his recipe will be showcased on YouTube if you want to see like the physical version of it and not just me explain things orally, you know. But okay, it's been 2 minutes, so now we're draining the water. Are you an expert? I am not an expert. This is just my hobby. And I think it usually takes like from 30 seconds to a minute to fully drain, depending on the coffee.コーヒーの入れ方の聞くの全部わからないけど楽しいね。多分次の日本語枠ご必殺コーヒー枠ちょっと待ってね。次の日本語枠コーヒー雑談に多分このレシピを日本語でも説明しますね。これはマジでシンプルだけど、なんか最初で追加半分のお湯を入ってお注いで、そしてハリオスイッチのスイッチを閉じて2分まで浸止して、後でハリオスイッチを開けて完成します。マジで簡単なレシピだからね。It's a very easy recipe, so it's not a hard time to follow. そしてもちろんこのレシピは僕が僕の提案じゃないね。Coffee Chronicler っていうの人が作ったね。そしてあの人が YouTube の動画があるから、ぜひ興味あったらご本人のチャンネルでなんか入れ方の動画があります。ただ Coffee Chronicler ハリオスイッチで探してみたらあの動画が出るね。But okay, we got our coffee now. コーヒーを入れるの完成しました。So let's smell it first. It smells like coffee. No, I'm not getting a very floral scent about it. ただなんか香りが普通かな。なんか暗いな感じあるけど、そんなに細かい感じないけど、これは medium dark roast だからなんか意味あるね。I think it makes sense because it's a dark roast or medium to dark roast. Alright, let's try it out. 飲んでみます。プロエチ。Thank you so much for the provechos. Muchas gracias. This is really nice. How is it? It definitely, compared to the previous medium dark beans that I was using, this one's it gives you like a very toasted kind of flavor profile. I do taste the dark chocolate notes. But it's not that how can I say it? It feels very straight to the point. It is kind of bitter, yes. It is bitter, but it's not acidic. It's kind of tarty. Is it better? I mean, it's different, right? It's different than the last beans I was doing. But this is quite nice. I think if I'm feeling like a darker, like a less subtle flavor, then I would probably go with this bean. there's a subtle sweetness, but it's more bitter than anything. But it's not super bitter like in an unpleasant way. It's like bitter with like a toasty kind of vibe. It tastes like a pleasant coffee, black coffee cup that is pretty dark. Are you satisfied with your purchase? Yes, because I can try a new kind of bean with Donemin, and I think this is really nice. I think this would go really well for the people that like heavy or like fuller coffees, and for people that like to drink black coffee with dessert, with something sweet to balance it with. I think this would be a good choice. ねえ、このコーヒーの色はそんなになんかデリケートな感じないね。なんかマジでなんか暗いな感じあるけど、苦いけどなんかちょうどいいと思います。そしてダークチョコレートのニュアンスね、やってるかな。ダークチョコレートのノートがあるけど、そんなになんか甘くないね。なんかミディアムダークローストだけど、なんかミディアムよりダークな感じあるね。多分このコーヒーがなんか強い味が好きな人に結構いいと思います。そして多分デザートや甘いものと飲んだら多分いいと思いますね。バランスがあるからね。風味。like a flavor。けど、風味と味の違いは何ですか？また飲んでみます。This is really good. 風味は味ほど直接的じゃなくて香りみたいな感じ。なるほどね。風味は flavor like って感じか。香りとか。What would you say your favorite coffee is? First of all, I would appreciate it if we do not spam the same questions over and over again. I am trying to stay on topic. That's why perhaps I will not answer a question if I am in the middle of saying something that's not directly associated with the question asked. But I do not have a specific favorite coffee. I just like black coffee and pour over as a brewing method. There's still a lot of beans that I have to try for me to say this is my favorite. I do not have one. マンダリンって癖あるんだ。飲んでみたい。How do you start drinking coffee? When I was younger, my grandma would give coffee to me with milk. 癖ね、癖。マンダリンって癖あるんだ。飲んでみたい。味はテイストかな。味はテイスト。そして風味はフレーバーかな。風味はもっとなんかデリケートな感じある。Do I like bitter coffee? I like it. Yes, I like it when it's like bitter but not too bitter, you know? I like it when it's not that acidic. I do not like acidic coffee as much. But that can be adjusted with the beans and the recipe. This is why the recipe is very important for brewing black coffee. 口に含んだ後に鼻からこう息吸って香りとか分かる感じとか。なるほどね。なんか口跡な感じね。ちょっとだけ。 Yeah, when it's too acidic, it feels painful, and that's like how most coffee machines do it. The sour, the acidic. There's some people that like it, but I do not like it. I do like some fruity coffees. In fact, I have to be honest with you. So I bought 2 bags of coffee, and this is the first time I tried this one, but the other coffee bag I bought, I already tried. And I actually made an iced coffee of that variation yesterday when I was on Shu Senpai's birthday activities. But I have not tried this specific recipe with it yet, so we are going to be trying this recipe for the first time with those beans next week. He tried it without us. Mind telling us what was the bean? You don't want to wait? You don't want to wait until next time for the surprise? 最近ミディアムライトばかり飲んでるから、この前スマトラダークロース飲んだ時確かに強いなと思ったね。そうだね、やっぱり僕もなんかミディアムライトとライトローストの方が好きだけど、今回はローストするの場所のお店にライトローストあるって聞いて、店員さんが最近お客さんがあまり頼まないからミディアムやミディアムダークだけしか売ってないねって言われて、じゃあミディアムとミディアムダークの豆を買いましたね。今回はミディアムダークの版を入れてます。I wish I could drink it, but it's just too bitter. There's different kinds of beans, and there's different types of recipes that can make it less bitter. In one of the previous parts, I don't know if it was an English or a Japanese version of the coffee satsu, I did a 4 to 6 brewing method where I focused on sweetness to draw out the sweetness the most of the coffee, and it made a huge difference. I do not do this recipe all the time, but it was very nice if I wanted a sweet cup. Did you transition from sweet coffee to black happen when you started immersion, or did you drip instant black first? Okay, I have never done instant for like, seriously, I have never like done instant. However, I started out not with pour over. I started out with mocha pot and French press. I started out drinking coffee with milk. No, it's not that I never done instant. Like I never do it myself. I have tried instant coffee, of course. But I do not like have the habit of brewing it myself. The only time I consume instant coffee myself is when I add instant coffee to my banana protein milkshakes, just to give it a slight coffee flavor, and it's not that great, but it's a banana shake. So, but yeah, I started with the mocha pot, and I also had a French press, so I tried with those two first, and then I started getting into pour over, and pour over was like my favorite part, both like the process and the taste. It's very different. But I first started drinking coffee normally, like with milk and sugar, even creamer. Then I started dropping the creamer and the sugar, just coffee with milk. And then slowly I got used to drinking it with just milk. After that, I just switched to black coffee. It was a process to get used to like the bitterness of black coffee. But now it's not that bitter to me. And I also started brewing coffee properly instead of just using a cheap coffee machine, so that makes a huge difference. Especially since I was also using a mocha pot. A mocha pot is pretty nice if you want to do lattes or like espresso type of drinks. It's not necessarily espresso, but you can get really close to an espresso type of flavor profile when you use a mocha pot. It's very popular in Latin America also. But that's pretty strong. That comes out pretty strong. So I needed to dilute it with water or make a latte drink. Or like a milk drink. And yes, I do like cold brew. I do not do it a lot, but I do drink a lot of cold brew myself. I mean, I don't brew it myself, but I like it. Yeah, kind of like an Americano with a mocha pot. It's not necessarily like Americano because you need an espresso machine. You need it to be espresso to be Americano. But it was kind of like a mocha pot version of the Americano.コールドブリューって普通に入れたコーヒーを冷やすのとは違うんだよね。そうです。なんかコールドブルーはずっと冷たいの、なんかお湯じゃなくて普通の部屋温度のお水でコーヒーを入れますね。そして時々なんかレンジにいるけどに入れるね。なんていうの、室内温度っていうんだ。なるほどね。ありがとう。室内ね。消音常温っていうんだ。ありがとうね。初めて見た。常温。室内見たことあったけど、常温ね、常温のお水で、コーヒーをの入れるプロセスを始まって、後でレンジって入ると思います。それは違うね。普通のアイスコーヒーと比べて。I'm explaining, they asked me if there is a difference between cold brew and normal just like cool down coffee, and it is. Cold brew, you never brew with, I don't think you brew with hot water, you brew with room temperature water and then you put it on the fridge. レンジじゃなくて冷蔵庫ね、冷蔵庫。間違ったよ。レンジじゃなくて冷蔵庫だった。冷蔵庫。すまん。冷蔵庫ね、冷蔵庫。I didn't mean microwave. I meant to say refrigerator. Sorry. 穴があったら入ります。すまん。But yeah, the difference with cold brew is that it's brewed for a long time in a specific container, and then it's filtered afterwards after some period of brewing on the fridge. I don't remember if you put it on the fridge or not, but the taste is very different than brewing normal iced coffee. And I usually actually just do iced coffee out of the pour over with the switch, but yeah, cold brew is nice also. It just takes too much time for me. Misu dashi coffee はコールドブルーでしょ。コールドブルーとミスダシコーヒーは同じです。同じだ。What do you do with the coffee grounds residue? I heard you can use them for your plants, but you have to be careful. Yeah, that is true. I usually just throw them away, but I do know some people that use it for their plants. I actually tried a new iced coffee switch recipe yesterday. I'm excited to try it out on stream whenever, because I'm sure over here it's not that bad, but in a few months, it's gonna get really hot here. So I think there's gonna be a period where I'm only brewing iced coffee with you guys for a while. ねえ、そろそろね、気温が高くなるから、暑くなるから、多分1ヶ月後ぐらいに多分アイスコーヒーしか入れませんかもね。暑いからね、暑いの時にアイスコーヒーの飲むのが好きだからね。Does coffee help you wake up or just in general feel more energetic? Not really. Like, it does help me a bit, but caffeine does not affect me as much. ちょっと待ってね。窓を開けます。I'm gonna open the window. One second. ところで、Kairos, thank you so much for the super chat. Super, mean. Always happy to follow whatever rules you want us to. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone following my rules and my preferences all the time. Very much appreciate it. そして、ゆうきえさん、スパチャットありがとうございますね。明日のコーヒー雑談、ね、優雅な気持ちになるので、いつもすごく嬉しいです。Morning coffee 雑 become very elegant mind things to me. Mind to me. Thank you. Thank you very much, see you さん。Very much appreciate it. 感謝するわね。そして、スーパーチャットを日本語で書いてくれたら、振りが入らなくて方がいいと思いますね。僕は漢字を練習したいからね。読むのが。ありがとうございますね。ありがとうございますね。配慮してくれて。いらなくてもいいよって。そう。そして間違えて、もうそうやって成長するから。おはよう。Alright, I'll continue drinking. Do I roast my own coffee beans? No, I mean, no. That's It would be cool, but I did not go that far. I think I would probably save a lot of money if I did, right? Imagine if I roasted my own beans. That would become so powerful. It's like today we have imported this variation of beans. We're gonna be roasting it this way. But I don't know if I'll probably go that far. Yeah, because then if you have one bean variation, you can choose how much you want to roast it. Imagine I get this kind of bean. I roast it light, medium, dark, and dark. And then I can taste all the different nuances of all those of the different roasts and compare and find the right one for each bean. It's just too much. I'll trust the people that dedicate themselves to roast the beans instead. And one thing's like roasting them to a certain grade, and one thing's doing that well. So I don't know. I think it's just a lot of time investment. Hmm. 自分でやるのがやっぱり時間かかるからね。もちろんなんかいいことと思いますね。お金がそんなに高くないね。普通にコーヒーを買うよりけど。やっぱりいっぱい時間かかるから多分でね、自分で焙煎しないかもね、やっぱり。It would be really cool to have my own coffee collab though, with like a coffee roaster or something, and sell my own the Doremin bean. The Doremin bean. That would be really cute, right? The Dore bean. The Dore bean. That would be cute. That would be cute. You roast us? roast and brew your own Doremin. Yeah, I would love to release coffee goods in the future, so I'll do my best. Doremin violence. Brew your own Doremin kawaii. Don't say that. Don't say the poop thing. I'm drinking coffee still. No, I think I would probably want to go for like a more serious. If I were to release my first coffee beans, I would probably want to do like a serious name more than like going for something cutesy. No, it's okay. It's okay. And then, but you know what? what would be really cute? Have you guys seen the little snacks where it's like a coffee bean covered in chocolate? I think that would be cute with like a doremin kind of a theme. Those could be the dore beans. Or maybe some coffee flavored candy. I think that would suit doremin a little bit more. Affogato? An affogato? Haron tiramisu, they're nice, they're nice. There's definitely like, as the coffee cools down, there's a little bit more of a nutty flavor. You don't want to contain jokes in your coffee name? No, I mean it's because I have a certain aesthetic that I want to follow. Of course on streams it's a little bit different, but when it comes to my serious stuff like covers, when it comes to like collabs and stuff, there's a certain stuff and I want to be like, I want to go for a more cool route than just funny or cute. So I think for my first goods, I would want something clean aesthetic, because if I make it dore beans, only the doremin would understand. I want something, I think for goods, what I would love to do is something that even people that are not fans of VTubers, people that are not fans of NIJISANJI, people that are not necessarily fans of Freodore would want to buy. Something that you will look fine buying it in public. That's my goal. そうね、やっぱりなんか、やりたいのビジョンがあるね。配信の雰囲気より、なんかシリアスのイメージを伝えたいね、やっぱり。そして多分グースを、やったら、NIJISANJIファンと VTuber のファンだけじゃなくて、一般人も書いたら普通なイメージが欲しいね、やっぱり。そんなおしゃれな感じが欲しいですね。だって時々なんか VTuber のグッズは多分VTuber のファンだけでを目指してるからそれもいいだけど、僕は多分ファンもなんか一般人に興味あるのグッズを出したいね。できたらね、できる限りに。Food items are universal but can be a bit difficult to be approved unless it's with a food company. Yeah. That's why like I don't have like I cannot promise anything yet, right? Having merch I wouldn't have to explain besides being cool would be nice. That's my goal. That's also a reason why I designed my mark. That's a reason why I designed my mark. ね、だから自分のマークをデザインしたね。もちろん僕だけデザインしなかったけど、where is it? Yeah, that's right. My mark. I did the initial design for it because of this specifically. If you look at this, you don't think, oh, VTuber. You don't think, oh, NIJISANJI, Freodore. Or maybe you think Freodore if you know Freodore, right? But I came up with this because I wanted something representative of me that still looked clean and wouldn't need explaining for fans, you know? ねえ、このマークをなんかもちろん最初のデザイン僕が作ったね。これはなんか最後のデザインだけど、このデザイン作った時になんかなんか VTuber ファンだけわかるのマーク欲しくなかったね。やっぱりなんかおしゃれな感じ、綺麗な感じが欲しくて、多分フリオドールのファンがわかるけど、誰か見たら、知らないわかんないの人見たら、普通のマークかなと思っていいと思いますね。だからこれを作りたかった。 That's why I wanted to design something like this. It was one of the first things I worked on when preparing for debut. And I'm really glad that I was able to get like a really cool, cleaner version of it. My initial draft was a little bit messier. But this is the final product and I'm really happy with it. And of course, there's like the variation that is used in some of my social media, which is the colored version. ね。この種類もあるね。I originally did the black and the black and white one, but of course I think the second one is more fitting for my colors. Someone asked if I have the first draft. I do. You guys want to see the draft? なんか最初のデザインを見る? Do you guys want to see my first design for this? 見せますね。ちょっと待って。どこに入ったかな? Where did I put it? Is this? No. ちょっと待って、探してるわ。あ、見つけたと思います。Okay. This was my first design. これは僕が元にデザインしたロゴね。のマーク。This was my first design. 似てるからね。最初のデザインはこんな感じだって、そして真ん中のデザインになったね。I was able to get it refined to make it a little bit more unique and more clean. I received a little bit of help, but that's how it started. Yeah, I like the current one way more. The current one's like way cleaner and way more, I think, unique in a way. やっぱりなんかファイナルのデザインの方がいいんだよね。I really like this one, so. よかったね、嬉しいです。なんかもっとバランス感じあるね。もっとマークっぽい。個人的にもっといいと思いますね。It's more consistent. This was a draft after all, in the end. But yeah, I cannot take full credit for the final designs, of course, but the original idea was from me. デザインが一人で考えたの？まあ最初のデザインは僕が一人で考えたけど、後でなんかいろいろ手伝ってもらったね。Happy Yours became a reality. I'm happy too. Thank you. So cool as a tattoo. I think it would fit, but I do not do tattoos, but I think it does have like a cool vibe for a tattoo. さすがデザインだね。ビジュアルセンスがこだわりのデザイナーだからね。My design. I would get that tattooed on me for sure. It's still too early. Before you decide to tattoo yourself a VTubers mark, please wait a little bit more. It's an important decision, so please think about that a little bit more. An earring or a pin? Yeah, I think that would be cool. I definitely based it on my accessories. If you guys noticed, the earrings or some accessories in my clothes, I have the 4-pointed star with the circle in the back. Those are the ones that my mother, Komichi Sako-sama, came up with. So I use those as inspirations to make the mark. ね。ちょっと待って。違うか。よいしょ。You can see it now, right? Ah! My legs! Okay. You can see it, right? And then, where is it? There you go. I based it on the accessories that were constantly shown in both my earrings, and the clothes. And I wanted to add an eye to it because of how important aesthetics and visions is to me, both as my role as a designer and as my role as or more like as a preference to my values and point of view, and I think what I want to convey as a person. I think it's a very good representation of what I am and what I want to transmit in my content. So yeah, once again, I cannot thank Komichi Sako-sama enough for like this beautiful motif that I was able to turn into this mark. So thank you so much ね。なんかこのマークをやっぱりなんか、ね、自分の服とアクセサリーのモチーフを元にして、ね、これを作ったね。スターとなんか後ろのサークルな感じね。そして僕がなんかデザイナーに通してビジョンが視点が大事だからね。目を入ってくれたね。やっぱりなんかいつもなんかなんか何度も伝わなくても足りない感じあるけど、やっぱり小道作様ありがとうございますね。素敵なモチーフを作ってくれて、素敵な服装を作ってくれてありがとうございますね。素敵な仕立てでした。OK。There you go, right? But yeah, no, I feel like there's a lot of room. いますね。ちょっと恥ずかしいけど。おはようございます。お母様。おはようございます。おはようございます。恥ずかしいけど。初めて書いてくれましたね。ありがとうございます。Thank you so much. My mother has shown up. It's the first time. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. これからもよろしくね。よろしくお願いします。コーヒー飲みますね。I'm gonna drink some more coffee. One second. 緊張してる。指摘しないでくださいね。ただ、いつも通りクールだよ。クールだよ。But yeah, no, I think there's a lot of opportunities, and I'm in a position that I have a lot of potential to release stuff. So I'm gonna do my best to think of something that can be appealing to both Doremin and to both and consumers that perhaps are not as familiar with either me or Nijisanji or VTubers. クールね。クールね。クールだよね。クールだよ。Are there any upcoming emotes designed so far? I know you guys keep asking for the laughing emote. I know you guys do not want to type LMAO all the time. I will work on it. I cannot promise anything yet, but I do know you guys have been asking for a few emotes, so whenever possible, I'll make sure to try and make that a reality. All right? I do have to say, I'm gonna be revealing this tomorrow on the karaoke stream, but I'm not gonna reveal what it is. I'm just gonna be revealing something that you guys have been waiting for next week, and I'm gonna be showing a teaser of it tomorrow. So please look forward to that ね。なんか昨日ね、明日ねは最初初歌枠配信やるからね。その時になんか来週を広めするつもりのティーサーを見せるね。あの時になんかずっと興味あるもの、なんかドリミンが興味あるものを見せるつもりから楽しみしてね。お披露目ね。お披露目。This is something that people have been asking me to do, so I'm excited to finally be able to show it next week. そしてね、明日は歌枠配信やるね。やっぱりI'm gonna be having my first karaoke stream that's not like the NIJISANJI EN relay tomorrow. I need to prepare some things still. I haven't had time to practice as much, but I'll do my best. So mysterious you are, Freodore Nijisanji. Oh, I'm mysterious. Song spoilers? No spoilers. No spoilers. How many songs will I be singing, or is that also a surprise? That's a surprise also. But I mean, it's nothing that different from like the usual Nijisanji utawaku haishin. You and your surprises. I value the surprise factor of things a lot. I understand the feeling of wanting to show people right away, of wanting to say things right away, but I value the surprise aspect a lot. So I do my best. Will there be a rap? This is going to be a singing stream, so I'm not going to be rapping as much. That's something I can't say. I think this is kind of selfish of me, but I don't want to be just the rapper of By the Beat. I want to be known as a vocalist also. So I'm gonna do my best so my singing skills are not left behind. Of course, I am proud of rapping, and I'm glad that people like my rapping. I want to be more than just that, you know? I cannot be left behind the other wonderful members of By the Beat. Of course, like the meme I keep referencing, we all sing. So rapping's one way that helps me like stand out as well. But I just wanna be able to, as not just as a group, because of course I think in the group I can feel that rapper position, but just as an individual, I want to be versatile enough to be able to do a lot of different things. And like I mentioned last time, I think I mentioned it on my Japanese Zatsu, I already decided on which song I want to cover next. I am not going to say what it is, but I want to focus on showing a different side than I did during my Shinsho Cascade cover. So I will work hard to make that a reality. ね、なんか、この前日本語雑談のになんかもう次の歌ってみたを行う曲を決めたって言ってたけど、やっぱりなんか違うのなんていうの、地面か、地面じゃなくて、セーブルが教えてもらったのに、年月の違うよ。一面ね。新しいの一面を見せたいってこと。Will there be a teaser when it's almost ready? I don't think there will be a teaser, but I might give a hint to members when it's almost ready. I'm not sure though. I value the surprise factor and I want the members to also be surprised though. So maybe I'll hint. Maybe a little hint. そうね、もちろんなんかネタバレしたくないけど、多分、そろそろ投稿するときに、投稿するの日が近くなってるに、多分ヒントをあげますね。メンバー限定のポストに。The hint is gonna be that the song has instruments. The song is longer than 3 seconds. I sing in this song. 近くなるにつれてそう。ありがとう。Because I don't know if anyone has seen idol survival shows, when they're in the final and they're dragging out who got into the final group, they do this a lot. It's like, this trainee has danced and sang before when everyone has been obligated to dance and sing. This member has hair. Most people have hair. This trainee that was able to debut has gone to the bathroom at least once for the past 6 months. Stuff like that. It's kind of like that. ね、なんか見たことあるね。なんか練習生アイドル番組ね、サバイバルアイドルの番組に、なんかファイナルの日ね、なんかデビューできるの練習生を発表するときに、なんかいつもこんななんかベーシックなヒントが言ってるね。なんかこの練習生が歌ったり踊ったりしたことあるって言うけど、全人が踊ったり歌ったりしたことあるから全然何もわかんないよ。そんな感じね。全然ヒントじゃないよ。多分こんなヒントあげるね。この曲で僕が歌いました。この曲でインストロメントがある、楽器がある。そんな感じ。ヒントじゃないじゃん。そうだね。Zoom shots of well-known trainees. Yeah, no. Or it's really funny when like they zoom into a trainee and the trainee's like, "That's not me. No." 楽器がある当たり前すぎて。そうだね。全然ヒントじゃないじゃん。But I love these shows. In the end, Boys Planet 2 is coming up soon. I'm really excited. Né? Boys 2 Planet. Né? I'm really excited to watch that. I don't know. I don't think I'll be able to. I mean, I don't know how much I can like make content of that. But maybe a members watch along would be fun. But I cannot promise anything. So please do not take this as a definitive thing. I need to think about things. ね、そろそろなんか新しいの Mnet のサイバーブル番組が出るからね、Voice to Planet ね、韓国も中国のバージョンがあって、多分なんかドレミンと一緒に見てくれたらいいかなと思ってるけど、多分難しいからね。メンバーシップ限定で見るのが楽しそうだけど、なんか約束できないけど、なんかできるかできないの調べてみるね。ワッチパーティーね、そんな感じ。もちろんなんか画面を見せないけどね。みんなが一人で見ないといけない。It's just I'm just wondering like how accessible would be. So I don't know. I would definitely love to live react to the finals though. I think that would be really fun. If not the whole show. ずっと泣いてる自信しかないよ。そうなの。Tengo que buscar tiempo para hacer café de verdad cuando veo los Zatsus me da antojo. Creo que cuando ya tienes el equipo apropiado como la Switch, el Hario Switch, o un BCC tan normal, la verdad no tarda mucho tiempo, Yo creo que sí vale la pena. Yo creo que vale la pena. Do you tend to vote for trainees in survival shows? I only do that in Mnet survival shows. I only did that in Boys Planet and Girls Planet. Have your credit get set up or survival show result, like a final lineup or your pick not making it to the list? I was a Kawaguchi Yunina one pick in Girls Planet and she did not make it. I was sad, but I did not cry. I do not cry. I haven't cried in like 13 years. Yeah, Satsu for discussions would be fun, even if not possible then. I could do that for membership also. Or even not membership, I could just make it public. The other day, I think it's okay. I think she won't mind me bringing it up, but I spent like a few hours with the senpais on call, and while the other senpais were doing other stuff, playing games, Maria senpai and I were talking about K-pop for like a good 2 hours. It was very fun. So we were thinking, what we could maybe like do a Satsu stream or something, like a K-pop talk stream in the future. It would be fun. Once again, no promises. Maria Senpai has really good taste with groups and stuff. So it was fun talking with them. No promises. I keep repeating that because I mentioned this before, but I say, oh, maybe I would like to do this, and then people go, he's gonna do it. So it's like I gotta make sure I make myself clear that I cannot promise anything. I do not want to disappoint anyone. So yeah, especially because sometimes clips take away a lot of the context. I've noticed some. I watch the clips, I watch the hashtag, and a lot of clips get taken out of context. So I need to be extremely clear sometimes. So just making sure that no one gets the wrong idea. Because not everyone can make it to the streams, right? So they rely on the clips and stuff. So I have to do my best. Oh no, he's watching. I mean, if you tag it on my tags, I'm gonna see it, right? The Duck Goose allegations? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean by the Duck Goose allegations? 元気に楽しみしてますね。ありがとうございます。Allegations? Am I getting allegations based on my Duck Goose performance? Excuse me? Mi amor? I didn't I only heard it once because I was only able to hear it in game once after I died. But it seems like Zeal was saying it a few times, right? So it's like, oh, it's cute that he remembered that word. He was really into the lovers role. The three of us can be lovers. It's because, I mean, we were both purple. We were both purple, and then Shu Senpai was there, and he's like, but I'm purple. I mean, we cannot exclude him, right? I cannot exclude Shu Senpai. I have so much respect for him. And it was his birthday. Like, it was his birthday. If he's open to it, yeah, of course. Like, we can all be sharing that same role in Duck Duck Goose. I see who you are, Freodore. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You think you do. But you see what you want to see. You see what you want to see. Open-minded? Oh, okay. Okay. Open mind. Open mind. Open mind. Never mind then. Thank you. Thank you. That was Julio. That was Julio. That was not me. I see the vision. I see the vision. Open mind. Open mind. Yeah, no, this coffee's really nice once it's cooled down, but it doesn't get more bitter or acidic compared to like other coffees. I think I've been repeating this, but maybe it's the brewing method, the recipe, but even like once it's cooled down, it's not that bad. You can't keep blaming Julio forever, Freodore, NIJISANJI. Anyways. The coffee. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, people have really taken a liking to that, right? The Freodore's last name is NIJISANJI. I think that's so funny. The delivery in that collab where like Kalik said at the right moment, it's NIJISANJI as I shot Sable was so funny. Because I think I even said something else, but like he overpowered what I said, and I think what he said was way funnier. So it became an iconic thing. That box shot collab is like, I remember we finished it and we were like so surprised because I mean it was our first collab, right? We didn't know what to expect, and it's not like we had chances to play. It was the first time we played a game together. It was actually the first time we ever played a game together because we were so busy with prep before, and we thought, wow, that was so natural. It really just felt like playing a game with friends. And I think it showed. So once again, thank you so much for supporting us, and thank you so much. And I'm really glad you guys enjoyed the collab because we did a lot besides the pilk. Besides the suffering, yeah. I also hope my performance yesterday in Duck Duck Goose redeemed my performance in Among Us. I had a successful duck round as well as a successful sheriff round. I did that for the people that were sad about my Among Us performance. The people that wanted to see me succeed. I did my best. The sheriff. Yes, I really like the sheriff role. It's so cool. You're like imparting justice. You're like delivering justice. And no one can question you. Or they can question you, but you have the power. How come you were better at a game you knew than at a game you played before? Okay, I think Among Us is a game that I have not played since 2020 or 2021. It's been forever, and the strategies that were popular back then are so obvious now that I am not up with it. I do not keep up with the times. However, duck, duck, goose, 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 duck is something new for me. I do not have any set of strategies. I didn't even know what these roles did, so I just improvised the whole time. Notice of Frio likes power. I think everyone likes power, no? Doesn't everyone likes feeling in control? Power Chainsaw Man. That's a cool character also. I really like Chainsaw Man. My favorite character is wait, who's Will you guys judge me if I say my favorite character is Makima? Yes. Okay, wait. Let me explain. Let me explain. It's a villain. A villain is supposed to do bad things, right? A villain does bad things. She's not a good person. But I think as a villain, she's pretty compelling to watch. I do not think she's a good person. I do not think she's a good person. Some people seem to not get the idea that if you like a character, it means that they think that if you like an idea, it means you support everything they do. But that's not true. That's not true. I think that in their position as a villain, as a person that does bad stuff, they're interesting. They're quite interesting. They're not a good person. They're not a good person, okay? Some people they really like to associate someone's moral standing based on the characters they like. So that's why I need to clarify that. Don't worry, I do not share values with Makima, okay? I just like villains that actually do bad stuff sometimes. Because, well, I think it's interesting sometimes where some villains have this thing where it's very humanizing, or it's oh, they're not actually bad, they're just doing what they think is good. Or it's it's a little bit more of a gray area, but sometimes I also like villains that just straight out do bad stuff. Even if they have their own reasons, it's it's unforgivable, right? Yeah, it's fiction, it's fiction. I like them as a position. In their position of a bad person. A person meant to oppose the main characters. Do you like Yoshida? Yoshida's cool. I like Yoshida. Momonga from Chikawa. Wait, who's my favorite Chikawa character? I do not consume or I do not watch Chikawa that much, but I do have a favorite Chikawa character. Chikawa characters. Who's my favorite? I like the one that has petals. Is it Shisa? Which one's the one that has petals on their cheeks? Oh, yeah, Shisa. Shisa's my favorite. チカワの一番好きなキャラクターはシーサだけど、あまりチカワ見ないね。I like that they're kind of polite-ish. シーサ好きです。かわいいよね。 Kobeni. Kobeni's cute. I like Kobeni. Yeah, no, I haven't been keeping up with manga lately. I think there's a new chapter of Records of Ragnarok that came out recently that I need to read. なんか最近漫画があんまり読まなくてけど、新しいの宗教のバルキリーのチャプター出たから読みたいね、やっぱり。What else am I reading? Let's see. あと何が読んでたね。ちょっと待って。なんかリストがあるから。I have a list, so let me see. So I'm behind on Blue Lock. I'm behind on Chainsaw Man, actually. I'm behind on Tower Dungeon. I'm behind on Chojin X. And I think Blue Period, I am up to date. 最近アニメ見てないね。メダリスト終わって、それからは全然見てないけど、なんかよく漫画読むね。最近読んでるのは多分週末のバルキリー、一緒戦金スターストライカー、ケンガンオメガ、超人 X、ブルーロック、タワーダンジョン。ね。を読んでるね。けど最近何も読まなくて、追いつかないといけないね。あ、もちろんなんか香る花ね。香る花、そして Blue Period も読んでる。Are you into action genres more than romances? My favorite genres are psychological or thrillers, mostly psychological. But I do like some romance, but not if it's just romance. I like romance with like depth into it. So I really like Kaoru Hana. Kaoru Hana is like my comfort romance manga right now. But yeah. Who's my favorite character from Lock? Kurona. Kurona is my favorite character. Even if romance is the main plot, if it has like other stuff going on, then I like it. Kaoruhana いいよね。そろそろアニメ出るから。Do you perhaps like Junji Ito's works? Yeah, I like Tomie Uzumaki. The usual. You should watch Kusuriya no Hitorigoto. The subplot is romance. Yeah, it's not that romance focused, right? But what I remember reading it once it came out. But the thing is, I am very bad at keeping up with episodic shows or episodic series because for me, I like reading stuff weekly. And if every episode, if every chapter is a different story, a different case, a different arc, it's very hard for me to be motivated to continue to the next one. I like having that feeling of what is going to happen next. That does not mean I think it's bad. I did like what I read of Kusuriya no Hitorigoto. I really like what I have seen of stuff like Natsume Jincho, but I never feel like continuing them because of that format. But yeah, no, Mao Mao is pretty cool. I really like that character also. One day when I'm feeling like it, when I'm in the mood, I'll continue, but I need to be in the mood. Because one of my favorite anime, like Katanagatari, is episodic also. And it's one of my favorite. It's like my top 3. So, top 5 maybe. So you like cliffhangers? Yeah, it kind of gives me something to look forward to. I am not a binge watcher. I cannot binge watch. I can binge read because you do it at your own pace, but binge watching, I don't like that. I get really tired, so I prefer watching stuff weekly. What language do I read manga in? I read usually in English. I read translations in English because if reading in Japanese will take me way too long. But sometimes there's some shows, some manga that do not have English translations that I will read in Japanese. Every now and then there's a few, it's like there's no more translations and you want to keep going, so I will read it in Japanese. Moriarty, I watched the first season, I think. It was nice. It was fun. 91 Days is nice also. I did read it. 日本語でも読むんだね。そうだね。英語の翻訳ないときに、なんか、もちろんなんか、話を興味あるから、続けたいから、日本語で読むね。けど、やっぱり英語とスペイン語と比べたら、日本語で読むのが遅いからね。普通に英語の方が読むのが好き。The last time I read a manga in Japanese, there was like so much vocab I didn't understand that I had to like take the time to like look up so many words. It took me a while, but I could do it. But I was able to do it. なんか最後日本語で漫画を読んだ時になんかいろいろなんかまだ見たことなかった単語があっていろいろ探してたね。やっぱり時間をかかったからね、いつも通りに読んでくれなかったけど話を興味あったからよかったね。It was like a bullying related manga also. I don't know if there's even a translation yet. I forgot the name of it though. 難しい単語よくやってくるね。そうだね。少年じゃなかったら振り仮名もつけないから時々難しいね。Have you watched Link Click? Yeah, I watched the first season. It was nice. I really liked the ending song for it. Are you also into manhwas? I read Lookism. I haven't been keeping up with a lot of stuff though. I read Lookism still because I've been reading it for so many years that I'm just like continuing with it. Of course, I also read all of Solo Leveling. Any other donghua you want to watch next? I really want to watch Lord of Mysteries. I think it's called Lord of Mysteries. I really am curious about because I know it's a very loved light novel, web novel. So I'm really curious about it. The animation for the trailers looked really cool. So. Yeah, I know it's very loved, so I'm very curious. I'm very curious.魔法嫁知ってます？魔法使いの嫁？最初のシーズン見たことあるね。雰囲気がマジで落ち着いてるな感じがよかったね。魔法使いの嫁ね。そして魔法使いの名前を忘れちゃったけどデザインがかっこよかったね。なんかその雰囲気が素敵だと思ってたけどやっぱりなんか落ち着いてるからなんかセコンドのシーズンが読まなかったね。Yeah, I know it's like a long novel, so that's why I'm looking forward to the animation because I do not have time to read so much. Yeah, but for those asking for my favorite anime, of course, I revealed this on my on my debut stream, but my favorite anime of all time is Tenshi no Tamago, Angel's Egg. Angel's Egg is my favorite anime. It's a movie, but it's my favorite. I also really like Showa Genroku Rakugo Shinju, Fate Zero, Katanagatari, and what else? There was another one in my top 5. I really like Shiki, the vampire anime. 落語真珠好きなの嬉しいですね。そうだね、なんか一番好きな声優は石田明さんから、彼のパフォーマンスね、素敵だったね、落語真珠で、やっぱり。I really like my favorite seiyu is Ishida Akira. So his performance in Rakugo Shinju really surprised me, really amazed me. It's one of my favorite performances of his, and it really became one of my favorite anime, if not like my favorite anime series, along with like Fate Zero and Katanagatari. Yeah, no. I really like なんか好きな声優たちがやっぱりなんか石田明さんが一番だけど、神吉だけど、声優にとしてね。けど、最近小林千秋さんも結構好きだね。小林千秋、津田健次郎、広志神谷。そして誰だったね。名前忘れちゃったけど、誰だったっけ。少女千和さんね。少女千和さんの声も好きです。なんか、綾野浩二さんの声優ね。ディープボイス系が好きなのかな。まあ、小林千秋と石田明さんがそんなに低くないでしょ。そして、上手に通してやっぱり、クラピカの声優が好きだけど、いつもあんまり忘れてるね。沢城みゆきね。沢城みゆきも結構好きです。そして、誰だった？鋼の錬金術師のブラザーフッドのハーカイリーサさんの声優も好きです。誰だったっけ？折笠文子さんね。いいと思います。だってブリーチのルキアね。ルキアが結構好きですからね。そしてそうだね。なんかアニメにとして一番好きな女性キャラクターは多分ブリーチのルキア、鋼の錬金術師のランファンと誰だって結構好きだね。I think if I had to I was talking about like my favorite seiyus for females, for girls, and I think I really like Risa's seiyu for Risa and Rukia seiyu. And then I was also talking about my favorite like characters. I think for female characters, I really like Rukia from Bleach and Lanfan from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. ランファンわかる？結構いいよね。好きなタイプわかる？どういうこと？どういうこと？Minagawa Junko is really good also. Minagawa Junko did what did Minagawa Junko do? I am not a seiyuu otaku, by the way. I do not I am not that knowledgeable, so please forgive me if I do not recognize names right away. Minagawa Junko is a Prince of Tennis, right? Prince of Tennis. なんか、龍馬ね。Not my senpai, but 越前龍馬ね。まだまだだね。Soma Site is also nice. I see him a lot. I think we see him a lot. ね。I've talked about this a lot, but I really liked Prince of Tennis growing up. Because I grew up as the shortest one, always, in my classes. And he was so inspiring to me. He was so cool when he was short. He was so short, but he was so strong at tennis. It really inspired me. It's like, wow, he's so cool. And he's like a little kid like me. I was like a little kid, so it was really inspiring when it showed on TV. そうね、なんか子供の時に僕がずっと、クラスの中で一番背が低かったから、このテレビでテニプリ見て、やっぱり自然龍馬っていうのキャラクターがかっこいいよね。背が低いのにいろいろできるから、なんかインスパイアされてたね。やる気やがってた。子供の時に。The Prince of Tennis songs. I think what was the third opening song that I really liked? I watched the Spanish version, so I would watch the Spanish dub of the songs also. Drive B 真似して怪我してた。まあわかるね。時々なんか子供がこんな感じね。アニメの切り札とかを真似していろいろあるね。Yes, I have heard the Japanese version, but I grew up with the Spanish versions. Makes You Free, the Tenipuri song. Está doblado y todo, pues a verlo. Sí, pues yo lo veía cuando lo pasaban en la tele doblado. Pues no sabía nada de japonés en ese tiempo. Ni sabía que era el anime, así que... An archived karaoke of anime opening endings in Spanish someday? Would you guys want to see that? Yes. What song do I know in Spanish? I know Butterfly. I know Butterfly from Digimon Spanish. ね、なんかスペイン語のアニソングの歌枠配信ってできるかなって聞かれて、けど、何の曲してるね。やっぱり Digimon の Butterfly って分かってるね。Si tú lo quisieras puedes volar, solo tienes que confiar. そんな感じね。子供の時はスペイン語版を弾いてたから懐かしいね。NIJISANJI Butterflies? No, I do not know the Spanish version of NIJISANJI Butterflies. スペイン語あるんだね。昔の昔のスペイン語版のアニメの放送ね。なんか日本版のアニソングをスペイン語で歌ってたね。先生やもそんな感じね。Siempre la verdad vencerá a todo el mal. Y si tú quieres ser un guerrero, vencerás. そんな感じね。なんか先生やのオープニング曲ね。ペガススファンタジースペイン語版があるよ。懐かしいよ、懐かしい。¿Algún opening de Inuyasha en español? Pues hay varias, ¿no? There's a few of them. But usually Inuyasha is more of Reimu Senpai specialty than mine. Es más la especialidad de Reimu Senpai que de mí. Yo no soy tan fan de Inuyasha, la verdad. Sí crecí viéndolo y sí le tengo un aprecio, pero nunca fui tan fan como otras personas. Wasn't Evangelion dubbed too? I don't know if Sankoku Tenshi no Teise got dubbed into Spanish. I don't remember. I watched Evangelion late. I didn't watch it as a kid, so. 三国天使の訂正はスペイン語版があるかなってわかんないね。だって子供の時は放送で見てなかったね。日本語で見たよ。なんかもう大人だったよ。見た時に。Cardcaptor Sakura? Yeah, I did watch Cardcaptor Sakura. I did watch it.日本語で見るのもすごいけど、まあ、英語字幕でね。英語字幕があったよ。セーラームーン見てたけど、そんなにファンじゃなかったから全部見てなかったね。少したまに見てたけど。なんか恥ずかしいけどね。子供の時には東京ミュウミュウよく見てた。I often watched Meow Meow Power. But I pretended to not like it. なんか興味ないのをふりしてたけどほんまに興味あったね。I would watch it with one of my siblings. And my sibling would like it. But I would pretend that I wasn't interested and that I just wanted to watch Beyblade, but I wasn't interested. そうだね。なんか兄弟が好きだったから、僕が興味ないってふりしてたけど、やっぱり興味あったね。I like the イチゴ Zoe the most. イチゴ一番好きだった。なんか可愛いと思ってた。I thought Ichiwa was really cute, but I mean, during those times, boys did not really care about girls, right? So I would say I don't care. As a jungler sibling, we knew. That's our older brother vibe. I mean, I am the older brothers. Tomoyo was cute. You know, another anime that I really used to like watching on TV back then was Get Backers. I never watched all of it, but I thought it was so interesting. ねえ、なんか子供の時はよく見てたのアニメはなんか Get Backers ね、知ってる？多分昔のアニメだけど面白かったね。なんか丸メガネつけるの人がかっこよかったと思った。I really like the character with the round glasses, the round sunglasses. It was very interesting. It left a strong impression for me. 懐かしいよね。バンちゃんがいいよ。いいと思った。欲しくないけど知ってる。まあ、昔だからね。Get Backers, and there was also, I think on that channel that I watched TV on, they also showed Wolf's Rain a lot. I never watched it. I never watched all of it, Wolf's Rain. But when it would show on TV, it always felt so sad. I remember watching, and then I'm like, why is everything so depressing all the time? なんか Wolf's Rain って聞いたことある？なんかあのチャンネルでよく放送してたけど、ずっと鬱っぽいな感じやったね。ずっと悲しい感じあって、子供の時は このアニメは悲しいねってよく考えたね。全部見なかったけど、たまにテレビで見てた。それは強いの印象のアニメもあったね、そのチャンネルで。There was another anime that left a strong impression on me, especially the opening song. The opening song I will never forget. Are you guys familiar with a Twin Speaker? みんな、Twin Speaker 聞いたことある？見たことある？結構好きだった、あの時に。オープニングテーマソングな、ベヌス・セイン、そしてクジラっていうの曲が、Twin Speaker。2つのスピーカーね。そう。めっちゃ好きだったね。ベヌセイ。あの曲めっちゃ好きだった。そしてあのアニメ面白かったね。マジでなんか引きこもごも憂鬱な感じがあったと思った。ずっと。子供の時の印象は強かった。なんか、どうだったっけ？弱く旅人よ、引き返すがいた、倒れてしまう前に。あの曲がマジで好きだったよ。懐かしい。That song is so nostalgic. Dina say the opening for Twin Speaker, the star. That anime really left a strong impression for me because it always felt like very bittersweet. It was one of the first non fantasy anime that I watched. It was very like slice of life about like a group of teenagers that wanted to be astronauts. It really left a strong impression. I mean, I remember the opening song a lot. 曲知ってます。ありがとう。よかったね。ありがとうって言うのはなんでありがとうって言うかって言ったけど。なんでまあいいのね。How about Nana? Nana I watched once after I was an adult. I didn't watch it as a kid. I need your love, an open rose. 結構いい曲だったね。I really like not only Nana, I really like Paradise Kiss, the manga. Paradise Kiss 結構好きだよ、漫画の。Yeah, I think Nana is probably better to watch as an adult. I think Nana should be consumed as an adult. 面白いよね、パラキス。What about Princess Jellyfish? I love Princess Jellyfish. クラゲ姫もめっちゃ好きです。I really like Princess Jellyfish. It was very comfy, very heartwarming. クラゲ姫原作大好き。まあいいよね。結構いいよ。Okay, I finished my coffee. That was a really good cup. Even if it got cold, the flavor stayed relatively the same, and if anything, it got a little bit toastier. But it never got too acidic after getting cold. There's some coffees that you have to drink them warm. Ideally, you always want to drink them warm, right? If you make a warm cup, but as they cool down, they start not tasting that good. But this one was pretty nice till the end. Since I'm like talking with everyone, I did not drink as fast as I normally drink my cups when I'm just like working or watching something. But it was nice. It was nice though. An excuse I could give is that, oh yeah, I'm talking a lot, but I'm also letting it cool down so that I can taste the profile once it's cold. But it's really just me getting distracted by talking and not drinking as much. 冷えても美味しいコーヒーいいよね。そうだね。なんか普通になんかもっとなんていうの なんていうの、なんか冷たくなるときにね、コーヒーの酸性かな、酸度が上がるから、その時はちょっとそんなに美味しくないね。けど今回は多分このレシピのおかげでそんなに酸度は変わらなかったね。変わらなかった。酸味ね、酸味。あ、酸度と思ってた。酸味ね。あ、すだちちゃん、スパチャットありがとうございますね。Hi Frio, I'm a tea person, but today I'm gonna buy a Hario Switch. Your influence, I'm on a tea diet, so this is a perfect timing to introduce caffeine into my diet. 英語勉強中です。変な文章だったらごめんなさい。いや、完璧だったね。ありがとうございます。You did a great job with your English. I'm very glad I inspired you to buy the Hario Switch. I hope you have a great time with it, and of course, feel free to try all the recipes that I introduce. なんか紹介するのレシピをぜひ、やってみてくださったら嬉しいですね。感想をエゴサで書いてくれたら、興味あるね。ありがとうございます。Of course, anyone that tries my recipes, if anyone tries my recipes and that I introduced in my coffee satsus, I would love to see your impressions on the Egos attack. So please feel free to let me know what you think. I'm always like looking forward to the coffee related pictures and coffee related tweets on the tag. So thank you so much everyone for writing for me. ねえ、サンドって、単語自体があるけど、ね、実験とかで使う言葉で日常では使わないかも。あ、なるほどね。なんか実験のニュアンスで使うか。ありがとうね。ハンドドリップいつかやってみようかな。うん。なんか簡単なレシピがあるからぜひぜひ、なんかゆっくりやってみていいと思います。もちろんハーリオスイッチだけじゃなく、なんか普通のハーリオ V60 のレシピもやってみるするつもりだから、いろいろ紹介するね。そして多分ハンドドリップじゃなく、多分後でなんかフレンチプレスの入れ方もやってみようかなと思ってるね。I am thinking of also introducing different brewing methods than just pour over. I have a French press and I have mocha pot, so maybe I could also brew some coffee with those. I prefer pour over, and pour over is like my focus, so it's probably gonna be mostly pour over. But I have a mocha pot, I have a French press, I have a really cheap coffee machine, so maybe a French press would be interesting. When I bought the beans, was it on Monday? Yeah, when I bought beans on Monday, or was it Tuesday? I think no, on Tuesday. The person at the store said, "Oh, my favorite way of brewing these is with a French press." And I'm like, "Oh, really?" So I got a little bit curious, but I still like pour over a lot, and I have so many recipes to pour over, because pour over is where you do the most variations with, and the most recipes are available. So it would be interesting to try that out as well. So, Kapini-san, super chatありがとうございます. Thank you so much for the super chat. May I ask about grinders? I've been using a hand grind in Kalita DML for many years, but I think a small one is good too. Any recommendations? I do use hand grinders also. I am using the Tim Moore C2, which I think is okay for the price. However, I took a step in, a leap, and I have bought the Comandante C40. It's a pretty expensive grinder, but it's an almost not an industry standard, but it's a standard in competitive coffee brewing, and it's also like known for years to be like a very high quality coffee brewer. And maybe it's not the best of the best. I think some brewers still swear that it's the best of the best, including my most respected brewer, Tetsukasuya. But barista, I mean, the barista I respect the most, Tetsukasuya, often recommends the Comandante. And some people say that it's kind of not the best anymore. However, something that also convinced me to buy the Comandante, other than like his opinion and it being like known as a very good grinder, it's also that a lot of recipes use the Comandante as a reference. So it's going to be very easy for me to imitate or recreate other recipes because they're using the Comandante clicks as a reference. So I can just use the Comandante and follow the recipe more accurately. Some people have to use converters or have to like estimate, okay, so with my grinder, if my grinder is at 15, that means it's around like 30 on the Comandante. So and they need to like convert stuff. But I think eliminating the conversion makes it a little bit easier for me to show or to try recipes as they are intended. And it's just overall a really good grinder, so I'm very happy. I don't think I'll have to upgrade anytime soon, if ever. Of course, there are some good alternatives that are not as expensive. I think Easy Presso makes it a really good line of coffee grinders that range from not that expensive to a little bit closer to the Comandante price. I think the K series is really good. However, I think from the K series, which is like comparable to the Comandante, what I heard is that the Comandante is a little bit more rounded in the quality of the grinds. Like it's a little bit more of a balanced coffee cup. However, the Easy Presso, I forgot the name, but it's one of the K series grinders. It will draw out a little bit more of the notes. It's gonna be a clearer cup, a more detailed or more like a cup that enhances more the notes. However, if there's anything like super acidic, if there's anything like very strong that you might not like, it's gonna bring that up also. So it's like listening it. It's like drinking the coffee in a very how to explain. It's like the extraction is so detailed or so clear that it can draw out some unpleasant parts of the coffee as well. So I think, while it might be really cool and interesting to taste the subtleties of the notes, perhaps I think the Comandante is better as an all-rounder for most coffee beans. But I don't know. I don't really find the need to like, oh, I want to test these multiple grinders also to see the differences. I think the Comandante is a good balance for me. I did not know that recipes also mentioned the number of clicks from the grinder. I thought they said stuff like finer or coarser grind. That's so interesting. Yeah, it depends. Sometimes people just say general like medium to medium coarse. But a lot of times they do give the Comandante clicks for reference because they know a lot of people use it. Sorry, I just went over. I just started like the yapping session about gear. That's what happens when you guys bring that up. But it's only a preview of what's gonna happen when I bring up all the coffee gear I brought. I bought for the Zatsus in the future. I think the only thing that won't arrive on Sunday or on the weekend should be the coffee scale though. The coffee scale should arrive by Tuesday, but it's okay. I probably won't have a coffee Zatsu on Tuesday anyway, so I'll probably wait until the coffee scale also arrives so that I can brew with the new coffee. So I can brew with all the new coffee gear and showcase the other coffee bean that I bought. It's a very interesting blend. And I'm really glad I bought these two also. Of course I did not want to spoil the next coffee Zatsu's bean that we're gonna be using, but it's like a very good contrast to this, even though it's not a light roast. It's a medium roast only, so I'm excited to talk about it more. And it worked really good for iced coffee. With that being said, this is like listening to a barista explain their brews. So fun. Thank you. I'm glad you think it's fun. I unfortunately do not have as much experience, so I'm not a professional. I can probably say a lot of things that are not correct, so We are learning together. I just really like coffee. It's a hobby. It's a hobby. I did not pretend to be a professional, and I have actually never worked as a barista. So. I'm sorry, super sorry if you answered this already, but the karaoke tomorrow is archived, right? Yes, it will be archived. Please look forward to the karaoke tomorrow. It's a lot of my favorite songs that I chose. I'm very excited. I'm gonna do my best. I'm probably gonna be a little bit nervous, but just gonna try and relax the most I can. Café con azúcar o sin azúcar. El café no ocupa azúcar, en mi opinión. Yo me lo tomo negro así. Para eso son las recetas, para controlar qué tanta acidez, qué tan dulce, qué tan amargo te sale el café. Por eso hay mucha variación en las recetas. Y cada directo trato de mostrar la receta en la que estoy haciendo el café del día. It's tomorrow. Oh my god, I said the wrong date. Thanks for reminding me. No problem, no problem. そうだね、なんか明日に歌枠配信するね。もちろんなんか楽しみに見に来てくれたら嬉しいですね。そしてアーカイブ残るから気にしないでね。見に来てくれなかったら。We're gonna be there with Doremin size pen lights. I'll be counting on you, okay? I'll be under your care. Doremin. ペンライトたくさん振りますね。ありがとうございます。Hope your mic won't act up again and it all goes well. You know, I don't know why ever since the karaoke, the NIJISANJI EN relay, my mic has been fine. My mic has given me no issues at all. So I'm very glad about that because that means I don't have to buy a new microphone. I really like this microphone. It's a microphone. This is not a commercial microphone. It's a microphone a boutique microphone that someone that used to work in the industry before retired and make his own like small company. And I contacted the creator of this microphone personally to recommend me one of his models and sell me one of his custom microphones. And I received it and it's really nice. That's really nice. Frio, sorry to bother you, but what is today's Spanish word? You're right. I almost forgot about today's Spanish word ね。なんかもうそろそろ終わるからけどスペイン語の言葉を教えるのを忘れてたね。どうするかな What should I teach you guys today? What should I teach you guys today? I'm like, oh, maybe utawaku. Maybe I should teach you guys karaoke, but karaoke in Spanish is karaoke, so it's the same thing. Karaoke is karaoke. It's the same thing. 歌はね。歌を教えますね。I'll teach you guys 歌。That's a good one. Big Wheeler, microphone. Microphone in Spanish is micrófono. Mic. It's not that different. Micrófono. But yeah, no. Canción. 歌は canción. Canción. この歌が好きです。Me gusta esta canción. Me gusta esta canción. Esta canción me gusta mucho. この曲がめっちゃ好き。I like this song a lot. Cantar is sing. Is to sing. 歌 is song, right? 歌うは歌うね。Cantar. 歌うのが好きです。I like singing. Me gusta cantar. What is the function of the accent mark on the O? It's to emphasize which is the strongest syllable. a lot of words that end with O-N have the accent mark on the O. Cantare じゃなくて cantar. The tonic syllable. The strongest syllable ね。Because I have taught this before. Papa is potato. But Papa is father. I just added an extra E. But yeah, no, potato. Papa, father. It makes a difference. Papa. That's the difference. Potato. Potato. Potato ね。間違えた。Papa is father, yes. How do you say good luck on your performance in Spanish? How would you say performance in Spanish? I always struggle like presentación, but it's like in the context of like a karaoke stream. Actuación, like acting. It's kind of weird. When talking about K-pop in Spanish, I've always struggled with this word. Sometimes I just say performance. Buena suerte en tu performance. Porque it's kind of hard. Presentación, supongo, ¿no? It sounds too formal, yeah. It doesn't sound natural, I think. En tu performance. Sí, nos suena bien pocho, ¿no? Sí, no. It's very hard. 奥さんスーパーチャットありがとうございますね。このタイミングはすみません。また聞いていたいけど、支度あるので、抜けます。今日も配信ありがとうございます。いろいろ話聞けて嬉しかったです。あとはアーカイブ組ですが、応援してますね。アーカイブ絶対見ます。楽しんで、フリュー君の皆様も素敵な時間を。ありがとうございますね。岡さん、ぜひ、アーカイブを見るときに、よろしくお願いしますね。ありがとうございます。Presentación, actuación, desempeño. If I wanted to say it naturally, I would just say buena suerte en tu directo. Or buena suerte en tu karaoke. With this context, right? Buena suerte en tu karaoke is probably the most appropriate. Good luck with your karaoke stream. Directo is just for stream. Good luck in your stream. Good luck with your stream. Good luck with your karaoke. That works for this context. Johan, thank you so much for the super sticker. Terima kasih. Karaoke はカラオケなのね。そうだね。英語、スペイン語と日本語でもカラオケだから。だね。だって日本語の言葉だからね。カラオケは日本語の言葉。Indonesia, for real? For real. Salamat pagi. Nama saya Freodore. Selamat pagi ね。インドネシア語で Good morning ね。おはようございます。パギ。Apa kabar? Bagus. Bagus ね。Bagus. Bagus かな Was it bagus when you say you're good? Bike. Yeah, you're right. Your accent's so good. Thank you. Your accent's in every language is always on point, especially the Tagalog one. Tagalog's very similar to Spanish in a way, so it makes sense, right? Indonesia 語とマレーシア語は似てるね。そうはね、似てる。Mr. Johan, thank you so much for a super chat. Terima kasih. Your Indonesian pronunciation so good, Freodore. Thank you so much. Doing my best. Surprising us from Chinese to Indonesian. Yeah, I mean, I only know a few words. I did not know how to speak the languages. I cannot say, oh, I speak Indonesian. I cannot say, oh, I speak Chinese. I cannot. I just know a few words. So thank you so much for supporting me, even if I cannot speak your language. French Frio soon? Allô? J'étudie le français à la lycée, but je ne parlais pas français. Pardon. Je parle l'espagnol, le japonais et l'anglais. I did study French at one point. But I forgot a lot. 発音うますぎる。そんなことないよ。アクセントが強いと思いますね。フランス語の発音が難しすぎるよ。Le français est très difficile. Très difficile? Is difficile hard? In French, I don't know. If I don't know a word in French, I just say a Spanish version with a French accent and hope that it's understandable. Très difficile. Tu parlais français très bien. Non. Très mal. Moi français, très mal. You know any Italian? Italian, I mean, buongiorno. Buongiorno, bravissimo. I don't know. I just know a few words, but that's it. It's very similar to Spanish, so I can probably understand a few words, but that's it. Parlare italiano? No. Parlare español. Ciao ne. Trovato sempre mitai no. Ciao ne. Buonasera.ニーポさん、そばチャットありがとうございますね。コーヒーサツさん、ありがとう。実は私もハリーセチ買ったので、自分でハンドリップするのがとっても楽しみです。明日のカラオケも応援してます。Me gusta tu canción. Muchas gracias, ニーポさん。ありがとうございます。ね。嬉しいですね。ぜひ、ハリーセチのいろいろレシピを試してくれたら、ぜひね、楽しんでね。Do you know any Korean? A little bit. Like I can introduce myself like 안녕하세요. 저는 니지산지 Freodore입니다. 반갑습니다. And then Mandarin Chinese, I have spoken that in I have studied that in the past, of course. 大家好，我是NIJISANJI EN的 Freodore。我是学习了中文，可是我中文不好，对不起。中国人のために谢谢你。小姑啦呢 Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the Mandarin Chinese speaking listeners that have been supporting me and helping me and teaching me new words. So D. Annette, thanks so much for the super chat. Terima kasih. Hi Frio, hope you enjoyed your coffee. Glad you're trying out Indonesia coffee beans. Sumatra also has Siri Kalang beans if you want to try. Yeah, Indonesian beans are really nice. They are really nice. Your Korean's so good? No. Korean pronunciation so hard. 你的中文很好？也没有，不好。太碎了。你好的。優しいね。You really have a skill for languages? I just like languages. I think more than a skill is just the interest. It's just the interest. I like languages. I'm just a guy. もしかして言語オタク、そんなにオタクじゃないけど、ただ興味あったね。ずっとなんかいろんな国の人とやっぱり通じれるのが素敵だね。Are you learning any particular language currently? Japanese. I'm practicing Japanese. That's why I do so many Japanese streams because I want to get better. アイビちゃんスーパーチャット、シェシェにありがとう。フリオさん、こんにちは。明日の歌ワーク、すごく楽しみです。緊張せず自分のペースで歌って楽しみのは一番です。楽しむのは一番ですね。もちろん、新しい、ボイスパークスも楽しみです。今日もお疲れ様です。みん、ありがとうございます。楽しみにしてね。ボイスグッスも歌ワークね。How do you learn so easily? It wasn't easily. It's been taking me a while and I struggle a lot. I make a lot of mistakes. It's not easily. I have a long way to go still. そしてライカさん、スパチャットシェシェに。How long have you been studying Japanese, by the way? If I didn't know anything, I would have assumed you're from NIJIJP. No. My Japanese is very broken. It's very rough around the edges. It's not that great. But I've been studying for around... It hasn't been 10 years yet, but it has been more than 5 years. That's what I'm going to say. And I didn't study actively all those years. I spent like a good 3 to 4 years just not doing anything, which is why I'm not that good, despite studying for so long. Do you think you've improved a lot since joining Niji and doing the JP streams? I don't know about a lot, but I think I'm getting better at reading and at using new vocab thanks to the Japanese listeners teaching me and the practice. So that's why I want to keep doing it. And I know it's like, you're EN, why are you doing so many Japanese streams? But I am greedy. I'm greedy and selfish and I want to get better at Japanese. And there's a lot of Japanese listeners that have been supporting me and it's also my way of giving back to them. So... I want to have a balance and I want to give back to the support that I've been getting, so. It's good to be greedy for knowledge. Ara-san, super chat, terima kasih. Usually I listen with coffee. This time I'm drinking a local tea brew that tastes like coffee called Te Hamus. Thank you for sharing so much with us this stream. Te Hamus, that sounds interesting. I'll make sure to look it up. Thank you so much for the super chat. Very much appreciate it. リオさん、スパチャットありがとうございますね。フリオくん、今日も配信ありがとう。漫画とアニメの話や歌を聴いて懐かしい気持ちになりました。明日のカラオケ、配信も楽しみです。ペンライト振り返しながら、してます。ありがとうございますね。ありがとうございます。楽しみにしてね。僕も頑張ります。Wait, is the word for tea in Indonesian te? Is that how you say it? こんなに日本語読めるの？まあ、いろいろ、まあはすね、書いて読んでたけど、まあ、こんなに読めないね。いろいろ間違えてるからだけど、漢字書いての方がいいです。だって振り仮名で成長しない感じするから、多分、漢字を読んでみて、間違ってほどに成長すると思いますね。Oh, that is very interesting. Okay. 新しいの、第2、今日の第2教える言葉が教えます。I'm gonna teach you guys a new Spanish word also. ね。てかな？合ってるよ。tea、茶。て。だって、インドネシア語と似てるから、面白いと思った。て。me gusta tomar té。茶を飲むのが好きです。The H ending is kind of strong. Oh, te. It's like te instead of te. 発音わかりやすいね。そうだね。言いやすいね。て。なんか、緑茶ね。緑茶。té verde。green tea。té verde ね。verde は green。紅茶はちょっと待って。なんでチャットできない？ OK。紅茶はté negro。ね。negro は黒い。黒。té negro。ベルデっておしゃれ。おしゃれね。母語だからなんか普通だと思うけど、多分外国人にベルデはいいよねって。té negro ね。me gusta mucho el té negro。me gusta mucho el té negro。紅茶がめっちゃ好きです。I really like black tea。té negro。negro は black。黒ね。How about jasmine tea? I like jasmine tea. 関係なくてごめん。フリーのとこって緑茶に砂糖入ってる？まあ入ってるの人がいるけど僕が入らないね。生で好きです。そのままで好きです。Prefiero el té de hierbabuena, ese es de mis favoritos también. I really like peppermint tea, it's one of my favorites. Y el de jengibre también es muy bueno. OJP さん、スパチャットありがとうございますね。フリオ君おはようございます。仕事がお忙しくて、最近配信に来られなかったけど、今日はゆっくりお話聞けて嬉しい。明日の歌はくんめっちゃ楽しみ。頑張ってね。 ありがとうございますね。そしてお仕事も頑張ってくださいね、みんな。ね、ドレミン、いろいろ忙しい時あるからね、ゴールデンウィークでも頑張ってね、応援してます。そしてお疲れ様です。りょうくちゃんは苦いのが好き。僕も苦いのが好きね。Sí, el de menta y el de hierbabuena me gusta mucho. El de hierbabuena en especial. お仕事ドレミンお疲れ様。お疲れ様。お疲れ様。Jasmine is jazmín in Spanish. Jazmín. カニさんスパチャットありがとうございますね。朝配信ありがとうございます。遅ればせながらですが、新就活けど50万回再生おめでとうございます。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございますね。嬉しいです。でね、みんな新就活けどいっぱい来てくれて嬉しいですね。ありがとうございます。Yes, I do like ginger tea. It's very good for your voice. For your throat. スペイン語は J が歯の音になるのがかわいい。かわいいか。Do all J's sound like H's in Spanish? Is there any word? I think most of the time it is a h. A h sound instead of J. But there's a few exceptions. There's a few exceptions indeed. はははみたいね。そうだね。スペイン語の笑い方。ははは。The Spanish way of laughing. ははは。But it's with a J. It's with a J. June and July are pronounced like junio. Like Julio. It's not Junio. It's not Julio. It's not Julio. It's Julio. Junio. ね。Akai san, thank you so much for the super chat. Thanks so much for the super chat. Thank you, Fryo-kun and Doremi, for keeping me company for the last couple hours at the office on a Friday. Got me through to the end. Thanks. Thank you very much. 日本語はわらわら。そうだね。なんか、笑うときに、なんかわら。そして、草もあるね。草。そして、こんな感じやるね。いろいろある。You are July? No, I'm not July. I'm not July. いろいろ種類があるね。そうだね。フルさんスパチャットありがとうございますね。いろんな話とスペイン語を教えてくれてありがとう。タワクやボイスパークなど楽しみが盛りだくさんで嬉しいです。いつもありがとう。こちらこそありがとうございますね。嬉しいです。From Frio to July. No. Is that maybe that's actually where the name Julio comes from the month, right? July door? King Julian. I like to move it. そんな感じね。そのキャラクターね。I like to move it. But yeah, no, Julian is not Julio though. It's a different name. Julian is not Julio. It's Julian in Spanish. Viene del rey Julio por quien se nombró el mes. Ah, ya veo. No sabía si vino primero el mes o el rey. Gracias. Juliet も違うわ。まあ、Juliet は女性のバージョンね。Julieta es la versión femenina. It's the feminine version. Juliet. Julio and Juliet. And Juliet. Let's go. Julio and Juliet. そうね。ロミジュリー。私の恋をジュリエットナナラナラナナラナラナラナナ I love that song. ロミオとシンデレラめっちゃ好きですね。ジュリエットがいないけど。I love Romeo and Cinderella. It's a lovely song. 懐かしいね、懐かしい。どこから連れ出してタラタラタラ結構いい曲ね。ロミシンって言うんだ。Are you some kind of professional linguist? A being with that much power is beyond comprehension? I am just a guy. I make so many mistakes. I make so many mistakes with all my languages, so no, I am not a linguist or anything special. I am just some guy. I'm just some guy. 一般人だよ。I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy. It's a cool guy. No, that's Kitami senpai. That's Kitami senpai cool guy. Kitami cool guy senpai. He really is a cool guy. I love his singing. Hmm, 結構クールガイだからね。クールガイの先輩です。Your Spanish is easy to understand. It's really helping me with my listening. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you think so. I sometimes worry about speaking in a very strong or very distinctive Spanish, but I'm glad you think it's easy to understand. I'm sorry if I end up teaching you very local terms by accident. Or not by accident, but just because of how I speak the language. What kind of guy is Frio? Let me ask you guys this. What kind of guy is Frio? どれみに聞いてみよう。フリオはどんな人？どんな人？ Silly? 1 HP king or a master. He's just a guy. A cool, chill, amazing, talented guy. Cool guy, awesome guy. 優しい人。ナイスガイね。フリオはフリオ。まあ多分それは一番正確もんね。フリオはフリオ。Silly and nonchalant. "思慮深いね。思慮深いってよく言われるね。It's like a thoughtful, prudent person. Kind of 思慮深い。Interesting person. ありがとね、みんな。いろいろ褒めてくれて。Thanks so much for complimenting so much. 努力家。努力家で、誠実。ありがとね。Muchas gracias por el super chat. A Julio se le sale lo frío en su día a día como a Frío se le sale lo Julio en streams. Also, me encantan las vibes de tu stream. Suerte, Min Min. Muchas gracias, Valentín. Muchas gracias. No sé, ¿será que a Julio se le sale el frío de vez en cuando? ¿Quién sabe? Buena pregunta, buena pregunta. Luego le pregunto a ver qué tal. ¿Quién sabe? Perry Prince 確かにね。ああ、それはかっこいいよね。Princess. Yeah, that's something that people have been calling me a lot ever since I debuted it. Princess. なんかお姫様ってよく言われてるね。デビューからなんか家のリスナーさんがよく言うのが好きです。それ。 なんでかわかんないけど、なんか意味悪くないと思うからいいけど、面白いね。英語圏のリスナーさん。I really think it's so interesting the difference in like how I'm perceived, also depending on the different language communities. I think from what I've noticed, the English side and sometimes the Spanish side also perceives me as like a very like feminine, very delicate, or very like whatchamacallit? What's the word the youngsters say? It's like I'm seeing like girl boss, girly pop, diva, words like that in the English side. But I think based on like the Japanese side, they mention more like not manly, but maybe more like boyish terms like prince. I feel like so I don't know if I want to say it like this. Maybe saying like this is not appropriate, but it's like it feels sometimes like they take me more seriously as a man than the English side. But I really do not care. I think as long I value intentions more than anything. So I think as long as it's out of endearment and as long as you guys are respecting me, then it's fine. I just think it's very interesting. In the end, I have a confidence in what I identify myself as and what I like to be. So I think as long as you're having fun, it's okay. I do have a preference, but perhaps it's better if I don't say it, just so that you guys do not feel bad or anything. So don't worry about it. It's out of endearment. If it's I'm not really insecure enough to like care about something like that. So it's just the duality I think is very interesting, and I think it makes this space a very fun one. ¿Por qué no los dos? A duality of a fan base, yeah. And it's really interesting that despite that duality, people can get along. So I'm happy. I'm very happy. そうね、なんかそのなんか印象が違くて面白いと思いますね。まあなんか日本のリスナーさんの方がなんか僕もっとなんか男らしい男らしいのイメージがあるって思うけど、なんか僕は全然構わないね。だってね、英語系のとこでもなんか楽しんでるから、そしてなんかそしてあげてるのニックネームがなんか楽しいからあげてるから全然構わないね。ただ面白いと思います。そして自分の男らしさの自信があるから全然構わないね。ただニックネームだからなんか甘えてるのニックネームだからね。けど何の言語圏でも可愛いってよく普通はねよく言われるね。Something that is common though in all the languages, the cute compliment. So I guess that's something that everywhere has in common. So thank you very much for all the compliments and all the nice words. Sometimes I don't know how to deal with it, and I will do my best to not let anything get to my head. I will stay humble. But thank you so much for the compliments and for the support. Yeah, I think like nowadays it's not really like maybe before they would be used more of like an insulting way if it's used as a man. Now it's just more of an endearment thing. They're more neutral. And it's just how like the community goes. So as long as the intentions are not negative or are not meant to disrespect me, then why would I mind? Of course, there's some exceptions. Like I do not want to be addressed as like father or mother or like papa, mama, nothing like that. And then if it's not in the Japanese context, I think even in Japanese context, I do not like oni-chan. Like aniki is okay. I like the aniki is okay, but oni-chan has a little bit of a different nuance here. So I do not like I'd rather to not be get called お兄ちゃん。Okay. So, いや、ね、なんか、もちろんなんか、自信があるから、いろんなニックネームが大丈夫だけど、やっぱりなんかママとパパのお父さんお母さんのが好きじゃないから言われたくないね、それ。そしてなんか、海外でお兄ちゃんのニュアンスが違うから、もっとなんか変な意味だから、やっぱりお兄ちゃんよりなんか鬼の漢字があったら兄貴の方がいいと思いますね。けどもちろん何でもいいと思います。別にフリオくんが一番好きだからね。フリオくん。Of course, I just like Frio the most. So. ¿Qué tal, Michi? Pero yo no soy un gato, soy un erizo. Mi animal es el erizo, no es el gato. No soy un Michi. Tengo un Michi, ahí está viendo en la ventana ahorita. Pero yo no soy un Michi. Frio くんが一番しっくりする。やったね。ありがとう。Also, speaking of nicknames, if anyone was watching, whatchamacallit, Fulgur Senpai's Totsu, he has officially said that he's okay with people calling me Friorin. Friorin. And of course, I'm okay with it also, so people can call me Friorin if they want. ね、フルグル先輩が、あげたのニックネームはフリオリンだったね。そして、今日の最後の卒業前の突待ちに、ファルガー先輩が、もちろん、ドレミも使ってもいいですって言ってくれたら、フリオリンも大丈夫です。大丈夫ですね。I think I said it there, but it's also like, since he's going to be graduating and leaving us soon, it would be like a good part of like a legacy or like a gift he's leaving me. So, yeah, of course, フリオリン is okay. フリオリンも大丈夫です。可愛いからね。そして卒業するの先輩が、呼んでもらったから、なんか多分、それでもなんかプレゼントみたいな感じするね。宝物にする。大切にするね。かわいいよね。もちろん、好きなニックネームも、フリオくんも大丈夫です。大切になるね。やっぱりね。なんかデビューしたから、ファールが、日本語でどうやって発音するかな。フォーガー先輩が優しいから感謝するね。感謝しかないよ。フォールガ。なるほどね。フォールガ先輩。How many nicknames do you have? I can't keep count. I mean, it's Furita from Sable, Furi from Cable from Calyx, Friorin from Fulgur Senpai. What else is there? Cable, the fifth member by the beat. No, Fryer is not okay. Please do not call me Fryer. Por favor, no me llamen freidora. No me llamen freidora. Ya sé que el corrector lo cambia a freidora, pero por favor, no me digan freidora. Please do not call me air fryer in Spanish. Please. Please. Not fryer. Not fryer, not think in Spanish. Por favor, tampoco me llamen fregadero. Calyx lo dice para molestarme, pero ustedes no pueden. Ustedes no pueden. Ustedes me hablan bonito y me dicen nombres bonitos, ¿ok? Bueno, ya, caballero. Oh, Frau. I mean, Frau is not a nickname, though. Frau is like another variation, right? Just like Julio. Frau is the interviewer one. Frau is the interviewer. And then Julio is the sarcastic or the teasing one. Journalist Frio, yes. Journalist Frio. Excuse me, sir Dormin, I have a question. Something like that, right? Freya. Right, Freya is a girl Freya, right? Mean, pero enojado. 今ってニックネーム作りなの？いや、ただなんかもう読んでもらったのニックネームの話ね。Don't bother her. I won't let anyone bother Freya. What do you mean, my girl? She does not belong to anyone. Yeah, protect Freya. My is a crazy statement. Yeah, the audacity. 壁があるよ、壁。守るよ。Yeah, of course. Tencho is something I get called a lot, right? Because of course we have the membership is called Doremin Cafe, and I am the manager, the tencho of Doremin Cafe. So yeah, tencho is okay. Tencho は大丈夫です。tencho だね。tencho. Jefe sí, pero es jefe en el contexto de una tienda, pues. El jefe. No, I do not want to be called manager or boss. So if you're gonna call me that, call me the Japanese version. Call me Tencho. Tencho is fine. Yeah, it means like store manager. Like the shop manager. Frio Tencho, yeah. El patrón, no. Tencho, no patrón. Patrón, no. My liege? Am I royalty now? Am I royalty now? ペピさんのスパチャとありがとうございますね。今日も配信ありがとう。チルな時間を過ごせて楽しかったです。明日の歌枠もリアタイムできそうで嬉しいですね。日本語でフリオさんがいいか、フリオくんがいい送ってたけど、フリオくんにします。教えてくれてありがとう。この後でもドレミンの皆さんと、ね、雑談楽しんでください。ありがとうございますね。もちろんなんかみんなにフリオくんって大丈夫ですね。ぜひ。フリオさんはちょっとフォーマルすぎるかな。丁寧すぎるかな。もちろん、なんかドレミンとなんかスーパーチャットを読むときに僕がさんって呼ぶけど、もちろんドレミンが、フリオくんって大丈夫です。フリオ、大丈夫です。やっぱりフリオくんが好きですね。キヨね。迷う。ありがとうございます。ね。フリオって呼び捨てても大丈夫？全然いいだけどね。僕が外国人だから、なんか呼び捨てのニュアンスが違うから。けど、フリオくんが好きだよね。やっぱり。ニュアンスね。だって日本語で呼び捨てのはなんか仲良しとして距離近いの関係あるけど、なんか海外でさんとくんとちゃんの呼び方がないから、それは普通かなね。こっち。だからなんかニュアンス変わるね。 くんつけたら丁寧な感じって好き。僕もくんが好きだね。No, please do not call me Bruno. Please do not call me Bruno. I am not a Bruno. 失礼な時もあるかなね。だからなんか謝ってたね。ちゃんと気をつけなくて、さんって呼び捨てて言われてたけど、やっぱりドレミンの距離と守るために、多分まだ3を入るのがいいと思いますね、やっぱり。健全な距離ね。健全な距離感が守るために。もちろん時々英語で話すときなんかそれないから多分言わないけど、それはちょっと違うね。日本語でスパチャット読むときに3でつけるのが頑張りますね。いいと思う。ありがとうね。みんな理解してくれて。日本語で同期との呼び捨てはどうやって決めているんですか？そんなになんか考えてないね。時々なんかケイリクスさんって言うけど、時々なんかケイリクスだけで出るね。そんなになんか意味ないね。そんなになんか気しなくてもういいです。セイブル君、シール君、ケイリクス君ってよく言う時あるけど、ケイリクスさん、シールさん、セイブルさんも言ったことあるね。ただ、あまり、なんか同期と日本語であまり話さないから、ただそんな感じないね。多分、選んだら多分、君の方がいいかな。ケイリクス君、セイブル君、シール君。ケイリクスさん装備好きだな。なんでそんな距離ないよ。みんな仲良しから多分君の方がいい。Yeah, they were asking like how I decided my honorifics when I speak in Japanese around my genmates about by the beat. But since I do not speak with them in Japanese, I've used the different kinds. I've used san, I've used kun, and I've used just their names. But in the end, I think if I have to choose just one, probably kun is the most appropriate one, right? Because we're close. We're friends. There's no need to use san. So I think probably kun. ジール先輩って言ったことはある。まあそれは間違えたね。間違えてた。San is usually a more distant and more formal use, yes. Kun is a little bit more casual. It's like saying chan for girls also, right? El San Frío, ¿no? Del Santa, ¿no? Sí, es cierto. You guys are using a word that I do not understand, and since I do not understand it, I'm not gonna repeat it. Mr. in Indonesia, I see. I just have to be careful with languages that I do not understand. And of course, it's I have said this before, but please do not ask me to say things in your language if I am not speaking in that language myself. I'll be the one to bring up different languages, okay? Is there a reason why Fulgur Senpai and Calyx are referred with that? No, chan is not just used for girls. Chan is just like a cuter connotation of an honorific. but it's not necessarily for girls. I get called Furi-chan often. It's not for girls. It's not just for girls. It's like an endearment thing. そうだね。なんかちゃんって男性にも呼ぶのが大丈夫ですね。くん can also be used for girls, yes. そしてくんも女性と呼ぶのがもう大丈夫ですね。あるよ。例えばセイブルさんがよくフリちゃん、セイちゃん、ギンちゃん、ヘイちゃんって使うね。For girls in a more professional setting, yeah, sometimes like your like superiors will call girls kun in like a company setting. I thought Frio would be uncomfortable being called Furi-chan. No, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, if I'm okay with stuff like Princess, Diva, and Girl Boss, why would I be uncomfortable with Furi-chan? I'd rather be called Furi-chan than those, but of course. Like, compared to those, Furi-chan is nothing. Kinda like that. Yeah, it's kind of like Luisito in a way. It's just making it cuter. But of course, I'll repeat it again. My favorite way of being addressed in English is just Frio. Japanese, Furio-kun. And in Spanish, Frío. Ese es mi apodo favorito. Mi forma de ser llamado favorito, por supuesto. Los otros también, no hay problema, pero... Y me gusta que tengan como su forma preferida de hacerlo, pero pues... En cualquier duda, pues Frío está bien. Of course, any doubt? I like that you guys have like a preferred nickname, of course. I think it gives you guys personality, and I wouldn't want to restrict you from that. But when in any doubt, just Frio. Just Frio is okay. Also, Dempsey, thank you so much for your super chat. Always love your coffee Zatsu. Jayo for the karaoke. Shise ni. Jayo ne. Jayo. Joven, caballero, jovenazo, friorín, frichan. Jovenazo. Gracias. Me hacen sentir joven, gracias. Yeah, I'll always prefer Frio compared to Freodore. Freodore is kind of too long, right? It's my formal name. It's what I use for branding. It's my name, right? In the end. But Frio is what most people call me. And also, when it comes to Freya can be used for like the fan art that is done for fan art that draws me as a woman. However, please do not call me Freya on stream. It's not Freya, it's Frio. Please understand that regardless of my masculinity and my comfort and my confidence in that aspect, I am still a guy. So please understand that. Thank you very much. And also it helps keep the fan art of Freya a little bit more special, right? It's a unique name for her. うたつねさん、スパチャットありがとうございますね。フリオくん、おはようか。不殺楽しみにしていったのに、寝坊しました。ね、また後で、テネグロ飲みながらアーカイブを見たり見ます。今日も配信ありがとう。ありがとうございますね。テネグロをプロベッチョね。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。Also, since compared to when I started the stream, there's way more people that have arrived. So I want to explain another rule in case you haven't seen any clips that have not been uploaded yet. It's something I talked about at the beginning of the stream. But just to make things short, you guys can always check the archive to see my longer explanation. But I would appreciate if wait, is my stream okay? Is the stream going down? Oh no, it's fine, I think. Okay, I would appreciate if we could refrain from spamming mean and in senpais or other people's chats whenever I'm collabing with someone. Let's keep that to my own channel in order to avoid inconveniencing anyone. All right, thank you very much. And of course, for By the Beat, it's okay when we're all together as four. You guys can just use the cries as usual. And when we are collabing one-on-one among By the Beat, please combine the chants so it can be like with me and Zeal, it could be mean sha sha. With me and Calyx, it could be mean nya ha ha. And with Sable, mean nyan nyan. That way we can encourage more group unity and have our heartbeats working together. And cheering on both of us just to be like respectful and encourage supporting not just one person but By the Beat. So thank you very much for understanding. そしてね、なんか配信始まったからリスナーさんが増えたからなんかまた簡単に説明しますね。これからなんか他人の配信者のチャットでの配信枠でミンをスパムするのを控えてくれたら嬉しいですね。お願いします。自分のチャンネルで大丈夫だけど、なんか他の人を迷惑させたくないから、なんか他の人のルールを守るために、頑張りましょうね、一緒に。だからなんかミンをチャットで聞くのは自分の配信だけでいいと思います。その関係が好きだけど、なんかただやっぱりなんか失礼かもね、他のチャンネルで。だから配慮をしましょうね。理解してくれてありがとうございます。そしてもちろんなんかバイトビートのメンバーが全員が、ファンネームの鳴き声があるからそれで大丈夫だね。そして2人のコラボがあるときに、ミンだけじゃなく、例えばセーブル君とコラボしたらミンニャンニャンの方が書いてくれてほしいね。みんなをバイトビートを応援するために、そしてなんか自分のコミュニティを仲良しくなれるためにね、その関係を守るためにこうして方がいいと思います。ありがとうございますね、理解してくれて。お互い気持ちが共有したいね。そうだね。だって多分なんかコラボがあって、そして多分例えばなんか誰かの鳴き声の方が多かったら、多分逆の向こうのコミュニティが多分寂しくなるね。悲しくなれるかもね。寂しくなれるとか。だからこんな感じの方がいい。みんなを仲良しくなれるためにいろいろバイトビートを応援してくれてありがとうございますね。今まで。With that being said, it's already been 3 hours, so I think it's a good time to start wrapping up the stream. So I have to prepare for tomorrow's stream also. なんかもう3時間かかったね。多分これでそろそろ終了して方がいいと思いますね。If anyone I'm gonna read some final super chats if anyone wants to send, but otherwise, what are we doing here? Oops. 間違えたね。すまん。間違えた。We debuting again. Yeah, no. この画面がお久しぶりね。It's been a while. Debut stream. We're debuting again. Oh man, that was an accident. ミスしちゃったね。で、初配信に戻ったね。おもろ。Hello, Freodore. Nice to meet you again. Oh, I need to sound nervous like, hey everyone. I am Freodore of NIJISANJI EN. Thank you so much. I'll be counting on your support. I have to be honest. This is the most nervous I've ever been, but I'll do my best. Thank you very much for your support. I think I'll be under your care from now on. Not by chance, by design. My height is 171 centimeters without the heels. Without the heels. 懐かしいね。やっぱりなんか緊張しすぎてたね。初配信の時に。I was so nervous that time. So. やばいよ。レイさん、スパチャットありがとうございますね。フリオくん、今日も配信ありがとう。仕事前に声聞けて嬉しいですね。知らないアニメとか、声優しささんとか、いろんな話が聞かれて楽しかった。その歌枠が生きて、生で、ちょっと待って、なんで見えるの？なんで見えないの？消えたよ、スパチャットは。ちょっと待って。My super chat disappeared. There you go, okay. 明日の歌枠は生で見られなくて残念だけど、仕事しながら心の中でペンライトを振ります。初めてのボイスパックもほんまに楽しみ。日英かな？日本語と英語ね、の意味。どっちも出してる人のボイス買うの初めてなんだけど、内容はどっちも同じですか？リスニングの練習兼ねて、どっちも買う予定です。日英ね、日英。聞かれたことあるね。もちろんなんか、ボイスグースの内容は、日本語と英語の内容が同じです。ただ、英語と日本語版だけどね。I've been asked about this, but yes, the versions for both, 声優ね。すみません。間違えた。声優ね。I've been asked about this, but yes, the versions for my voice packs, even though they're in English and Japanese, the contents are the same. It's just different versions. So, of course, my voice tone and the choice of words can change slightly because I have to adapt to the language, but the content and the essence of the voice packs are the same. And yes, they are sold separately. Fue icónico el que onda, chavos. No me recuerden eso. 台本を聞くのお疲れ様。ありがとうございますね。マジで頑張ったね。緊張してた。I wasn't sure, like, this was my first time writing a script of any sort, so I was a little bit nervous, but I hope you guys can like it. This was my first one, and there's gonna be more to come in the future, so please look forward to those as well, right? そして、あやこんさん。ハッカスーパーありがとうございますね。今日も配信ありがとう。カラオケ何を歌ってくれるのが楽しみ。フリオくんも楽しんでね。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございますね。お互いが楽しみましょう。You script yourself for both versions? Yes. It was interesting having to write it in Japanese because, of course, my Japanese is not perfect. It's very far from it. But I did my best. To make it as correct as possible. そして、Skylar Knights. Thank you so much for your super chat. Terimakashi, thank you for stream. Fall asleep while listening. It's okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Very much appreciate it. そして、ノーンさん、スパチャットありがとうございます。嬉しいですね。And Soda, thanks so much for the super sticker. Thanks for being you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. ボイス買うの楽しみ。楽しみにしてね。なんかみんなの感想を楽しみにする。I have to anyone that's not aware yet, I do have a Frio voice tag that is used for impressions of my voice pack. So if you guys want to give a review without spoiling the contents of it, feel free to write and let me know what you thought. I'm gonna be checking that every now and then. Jamie さん、Thank you so much for the super chat. 今日の配信ありがとう。昨日のカラオケも、明日のカラオケもしてますね。Thank you for also thinking about our image. 私も頑張ります。ラスト質問があります。Do you know the Serpent anime? I love the hedgehog character. I know about the anime, but I have never seen it. I didn't even know it had a hedgehog. Thank you for the super chat, Jamie さん。Very much appreciate it. And also, AAC さん、Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for the coffee, Satsu. Had a wonderful morning. Thanks to Frioku's coffee talk, my coffee knowledge has increased, and I'm really enjoying cafe so much more now. 明日歌わくすごく楽しみです。Buena suerte en tu karaoke. Muchas gracias, AAC さん。Muchas gracias. I'm glad you had fun with my coffee talk and that you have learned some more. Very much appreciated. I'll do my best to keep showing people new sides of coffee brewing every time. そしてメイさん、スパチャットありがとうございますね。配信おつ振り出したフリオリンであだ名本当に素敵だ。大切な先輩からの大切な贈り物だね。ボイスも絶対買ってたくさん感想書くね。今日も素敵な配信ありがとう。Descansa mucho, Friok. ありがとうございますね。あだ名はニックネームだね。あだ名。Thank you so much. Thank you so much. ありがとうございますね。明日に頑張りましょう。じゃあ、これで処理させていただきます。I'm gonna be ending the stream here. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for listening to me talk about coffee, anime, and all these other things. I very much appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care, okay? みんな素敵な日を過ごしてね、素敵な日になりますように頑張ってね。仕事があるの人に、そして学校のあるの人、頑張ってくださいね。応援してるわ。People that have work, people that have a school or something to do, best of luck. I'm rooting on you. And if you already did that, then good job today. I'll see you guys next time. See you tomorrow. また明日ね。Hasta mañana, chicos. Bye, Doremin. We're gonna be going to Mr. Calix Debonair's stream, alright? He's playing Pokemon right now.